The 6th Prince Zhou, neglectful of both letters and arms. Timid by nature, he chased every vice under the sun. His ways were wild, utterly unworthy of an imperial son.
Wasn't I just struck down by lightning? Where the hell am I?
Last night, Zhou committed an act of utter defiance, truly defiling the royal sister-in-law. Such a breach of every moral bond, outraging gods and men alike, a stain on the royal house. The imperial kin and all court officials, seething with righteous fury, have jointly petitioned for the harshest penalty, stripping him of his rank and shipping him off to the border legions, demoting him to the lowest grunt in the ranks.
I've actually crossed over into the great Xia dynasty from the history scrolls. The 6th prince sharing my name. Falsely accused of that defilement. And now the royal sister-in-law's on the brink of being cast aside. What a twisted heavenly gate opener this is. Yeah.
What? You frozen in fear.
The Empress ordered you to the western courtyard to wait for your sentence to be passed. Hurry over here already.
The original soul was such a spineless scrub. Total deadweight last night. He spies a beauty bathing, panics and vaults the window to bolt. But it was clearly a setup to frame the poor guy.
Can't go there. I'll end up dead. Come with me. I'll get you out and back to Shilia. Beg your grandfather to shield you.
Huang Fuyun's the only one who truly gave a damn after his birth. Mother's death. The mighty Huangfu clan of Shilia. They ditched a worthless prince like me ages ago. These snakes cooked up the whole plot to take me down. You really think I'll stroll out of here, please?
What a shame. Way too late.
As long as you're breathing. There is still a shot. Heaven's thrown me right into the fire like this. And I'll wrench my fate from the heaven's grip.
Where do you think we can even run to? Don't you forget, you still owe the Chen family a fat stack of gambling debts.
You Chen's sure got some guts, don't you? Daring to demand money from a prince.
What a joke!
In all of Lojing, who doesn't know you're a total loser? Plus, your days as a prince are numbered anyway. Once you're exiled to serve in the border army, that broad's all mine.
How about she settles your gambling debts?
You think you can lay eyes on the Huangfu family's legitimate daughter?
What military family heiress? Isn't that all because you dragged her down? She has been disowned by her family ages ago. What is stopping me from having her?
You're done for.
Your Highness, does this mean you're agreeing?
I'm agreeing with you.
How dare you actually hit me?
Come on! Try killing me then!
As long as the royals haven't kicked me out yet, I'm still a prince. And that means I can beat you senseless.
That is your good luck, Chen family boy.
Fortune, indeed.
The Emperor just summoned me to the palace. So you'd better lead the way.
Heading to the palace now. It's like walking into the tiger's den.
A lamb in the tiger's mouth. But even then, I'll yank a tooth from those jaws. Being a prince, what you say, I can't do.
How could he be acting so differently today? Like a completely changed man. Is it because death's staring him in the face that he has finally turned over a new leaf?
6 years ago, after the original host's mother consort passed away, Huang Fuyun's been the one looking after my every journey and hardship, serving as both sister and protector. But sadly, the original host was such a letdown, wasting all her heartfelt efforts. But now that I'm here, it is a whole different story. Don't worry, Huang Xiaosao, I swear I never laid a hand on it. They're trying to frame me with this made-up charge, but they can forget about pinning it on me.
Worst comes to worst. I'll go into exile with you to the northern frontier.
This loser still thinks he has got a chance to make a comeback.
What a fool's fantasy. Just wait till I make you regret it.
Halt. The western courtyard is where the consorts rest. Your Highness the Sixth, barging in here like this. Are you plotting something treacherous?
This prince enters the palace by Imperial decree.
That idiot's been played by the 5th prince, and the 2nd prince quietly ordered me to stir the pot, making sure he doesn't get inside to clear his name.
Charges like this are downright absurd. All sealed by this decree, no less. Have you even seen the decree?
No. 6th Prince. Why don't you just kneel right here and give thanks during your audience with the Emperor?
Something's wrong. They're deliberately blocking the way, keeping you from having an audience to defend yourself, and snuffing out your last shot at turning things around.
With this summons by decree, brother, you're truly ruthless. Not leaving me a single way out.
Your Highness the Sixth, please turn back. This general is just following orders. You won't be getting in today.
The Imperial decree is right here.
Won't you take a look? Yeah, this general really should see what this fool's got to say.
Once I fetch the Imperial decree here, you won't have a leg to stand on.
Are you trying to assassinate the princess?
Your Highness, what do you think you're doing?
You've picked the wrong opponent this time. This is a fight to the death for the throne. To survive, you'll have to be ruthless.
You're insane. You're mad. My second uncle is the Yulin left Songguangzhang, and you dare to kill him.
Have you forgotten what this is? With the Imperial decree in hand, yet Shenzhen refuses to acknowledge it, blocking my entry to the palace. There are only two possibilities. The decree is fake, or your vanguard forged it, dooming the Lu clan to total extermination under Great Xia. Or perhaps Chen Zhen saw the decree and defied it outright. Great Xia's laws demand immediate execution for such defiance. So, which is it? The decree is genuine. I didn't forge it. Your Highness, spare me. Your Highness, have mercy. It was Chen Zhen who defied the decree. He is already dead. Your Highness did right to kill him. But this has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with you. Pick up the knife.
Pick it up!
Cut off his head, and I'll believe it has nothing to do with you. Otherwise, you'll join him. It was his crime. He defied the decree and paid for it. Second uncle! Second uncle! Don't come looking for me!
Ah! Why hasn't that rebel son of yours showed up yet?
Since last night, the sixth brother's holed up at home and hasn't come out. Could he be fleeing in guilt?
He has always been a useless fool anyway. Sooner or later, he'll die by his brother's hands. Better to use this chance to boot him out and be done with it. At least he'll keep his life.
Send the Zhongzhang to the ancestral temple to strike Zhou Qi from the royal lineage. Have the Tingwei arrest him at once and ship him straight to the northern frontier. End of this succession farce for him.
Old Six, you should have been gone long ago.
Your Majesty, he should be here. His Highness, the Sixth Prince, has arrived. Your Majesty, His Highness, the Sixth Prince has arrived.
But what is he doing? He is too scared to come in, right?
He killed Lieutenant General Chen Zhen of the Rainforest, didn't he?
Let him in.
This son pays respects to Father Emperor.
Right.
Thank you, Father Emperor. Old Six.
Do you know who he is? Man bearing the guilt of his crimes. Who gave you the nerve to kill a Jin army general without orders?
This fool's jumping right out into the open. Looks like the silver really came from Old Two.
Sixth brother.
You're too hot-headed. Oldest brother's the king of fishing for praise by playing the saint. He deserved to die.
Nonsense! He racked up merits in that last battle for the realm, and he is a mid-captain right in Father Emperor's guard. Who the hell are you? We'll hack him down just 'cause you say he deserves it.
That lost battle, he was nothing but a palace watchdog. But Old Six has always been a total washout. Now he has gone and killed the dog at the palace gate. He has finally got a bit of princely spine.
Old Two warned me about your fiery temper.
Yes.
Old Six won't have any excuse to give. He'll be left sputtering in pain.
Father Emperor, this villain mouths obedience, but schemes against it in secret. He knew damn well I carried your Majesty's decree, yet he blocked my way on purpose. That is crime number 1. Defying the decree is the height of irreverence. Crime number 2. Keeping a loyal subject from his lord, a son from his father. Crime number 3. This was no accident. It was meant to leave your son wrongly accused, plainly showing his vicious heart. With these 3 crimes on his head, does this man deserve to die?
He deserved death, and for slaying him, a reward is due. Guards, award the Sixth Prince 50 taels of gold.
Thank you, Father Emperor. As for you, second royal brother, you just asked what sort of thing I am.
So let me tell you,
I am the 6th Prince of Great Xia, with Father Emperor's own blood running through my veins. A true-born kinsman of the Imperial House, not some sin from your filthy mouth.
All two. Apologize to your 6th brother.
Father Emperor! It was a slip. As his elder brother, making amends to 6th brother is fine.
I just hope Royal Brother thinks it through next time, lest we be used as pawns.
Old 6. When did this kid get so sharp-tongued? This kid had been playing dumb all along, biding his time.
Guards, reward the 6th Prince with another 50 taels of gold.
Thank you for your gracious reward, Father Emperor.
No, today we absolutely cannot let Old 6 regain Father's favor.
Father Emperor, last night, out of kindness, I invited my 6th brother to drink at my residence. But he got drunk and insulted the Imperial sister-in-law. Please, Father, punish him!
Such vile acts by His Highness bring shame upon the royal family. The Imperial Clan Court believes the 6th Prince should be demoted to commoner status. And the Court of Judicial Review petitions to exile him to the northern frontier.
Proceed. Old Liu,
Do you plead guilty? Of course not. 5th brother, this is truly calling her Imperial sister-in-law before she has even crossed the threshold.
Isn't that jumping the gun a bit?
Just because she hasn't married in yet, does that give you the right to bully her?
Did you actually see me insult her?
I was drunk.
So you couldn't have seen a thing.
But I do have witnesses. Bring them in.
Did you witness the 6th Prince insulting her with your own eyes?
We saw it clear as day.
Old 6. What do you have to say for yourself?
Then let me ask you, did my insult actually go all the way in?
That is an outrage to propriety. A stain on the royal house. Your Majesty, the 6th Prince remains utterly obstinate, unrepentant to the bitter end. Chen Yanyi's guilt only deepens the charges.
And this Changling clearly runs with Old Five's crowd.
All of you, shut your mouths.
This is a formal inquest in the hall. I ask one question, and you slap accusations on me. As a prince myself, doesn't my innocence reflect on the royal family's honor?
I'm asking you.
So he is trying to sweep this under the rug, claiming it only counts as misconduct if it went all the way in. But if it didn't, then it is just drunken courtesy. Naturally, the heavier the charge we pin on him, the better.
It went in! It went in! It went in! Old 6! At this point, just stop wriggling out of it. Do we need to fetch a matron to inspect just how far it really went? Even divine judgment.
I've already lined up someone for it. This time, you're finished.
No need for a swallow body check then.
Father, please pass judgment.
What is the rush? Let's have Lady Xuanzhen confront him face to face. For real.
To possess such a beauty, that outshines fish in the water and geese in flight.
No wonder the 6th Prince lost his head after getting drunk last night. Commit such a bestial act.
You, Lady Zhen, paying respects to your majesty. Rise.
Now, speak the truth plainly. I'll see justice done for you.
Did the beauty drink last night?
She is your sister-in-law. Don't call her a beauty.
Then last night, I insulted you, the beauty, and slept with you.
Yes.
Father Emperor, even now, he is still toying with my fiancée. I beg you, Father, to pass judgment on him.
Father, Emperor, now I can prove my innocence, but I need you to lend me one thing.
Holding the sword bestowed by Father Emperor.
Away.
Thanks to Father Emperor for bestowing the sword. Within a quarter of an hour, I shall prove my innocence, but no one shall interfere.
With this sword, I'll strike them down.
I'm seeing stars.
Trust me. Hold the fort for me.
I trust you.
My lady, now it is our turn to relive those sweet dreams.
Old 6, you brute! Dads, where is the Imperial Guard? Drag him away!
Strike down His Highness, halt!
You're abetting the wicked! Father Emperor, send men to seize him! Father Emperor, give me a quarter of an hour, and I'll prove my innocence.
Just one more quarter hour.
Father Emperor, see how His Highness is pleading. Spare the lady.
Better to perish amid the blossoms, even as a ghost, windswept and free. Last night, I drank myself into oblivion, felt nothing at all. And now this drunken scandal's mine anyway. Blacked out cold.
How did the sixth prince even get home last night?
Might as well savor it properly this time.
His Highness was completely out of it. Looks like someone carried him back.
Carried him right back.
Forgive me, miss. I must have taken a wrong turn.
No. Sixth Prince. It is I who should apologize to you. It is me.
I know you were forced into this. I did it just to survive. Forgive me.
Zhou, you animal! Stop right there! I'll cleave you in two!
Fifth Prince. Pipe down folks might not know, and think you're cheering on our prince.
Your partner's in crime!
And I'm all in. No, please!
Once that quarter hour's up, Father Emperor! Pronounce judgment at once! I'll take full responsibility for you.
Your Majesty has actually handed the sixth prince over to the Court of Judicial Review for severe punishment under the laws of Daxia.
Father, I've already proven my innocence, what?
Old Six, I really underestimated how thick your skin is. Right here in front of everyone. And you go and do something so utterly disgraceful. Yet you still dare to claim you're innocent.
What Old Six says rings true. Old Six is innocent. Old Six, you explain it yourself.
I'm clear-headed and full of vigor. I didn't even tear her clothes off, let alone penetrate her. And besides, when a man's blackout drunk like I was last night, his limbs go completely limp. So how could I possibly defile her through her clothes? That kick to the groin from Miss Jen just now, quite the expert move for ensuring no heirs. If I'd actually forced myself on her last night, I'd probably be flying chickens and smashing eggs by now.
A drunk, unconscious guy really does have the desire but zero strength.
He was truly wronged here.
So all this must be the fifth prince, the thief crying thief.
Father, I absolutely did not frame my sixth brother. I was drunk last night too. And when I woke up, these servants spun the whole tale to me like it was some big joke.
Mere servants. Daring to spread wild rumors about a prince's virtue and longevity.
It is my failure in discipline, believing the nonsense from those beneath me. Six, brother, let your elder brother make it up to you.
Please, Father, pardon your sons, your Majesty. The fifth prince is mild-mannered by nature, always fostering brotherly harmony. This has to be a misunderstanding, right?
The fifth prince was duped too. These servants need to be harshly punished, as amends to the sixth prince.
Guards, drag them out and behead them.
Your Highness, mercy, we're innocent. We've been wronged.
Looks like my brothers have some serious pull at court. They couldn't even bail him out on something this minor.
Lady Jen stopped it too.
Forget it. Father Emperor's still fuming. Women are like clothes. If she is gone, she is gone. We can always have the Jen family send over another daughter later.
Father Emperor.
As the legalists say, if the people don't bring charges, officials won't pursue. If I, the victim here, choose not to press charges, could you pardon their crime?
Well, I suppose I could. But if they really were in unframing you, you're still begging me to let them off.
Please grant your mercy, Father Emperor.
Never figured you for the type to go all soft on a damsel in distress. Fine. You've taken enough hits today yourself. Out with it. What do you want?
Father Emperor, though last night, Lady Jen and I were squeaky clean, these fresh rumors have muddied things up good.
Words from the crowd can cut deep. To safeguard Miss Jen's honor.
How about you? Grant her to me as my side consort.
She is your sister-in-law! Father, you absolutely can't do that. If word of this gets out, won't the whole world make jokes about us?
Fifth brother, he is not married, and neither is she.
What is so funny about that? You're the shameful one, Liu.
Handing Zhenshi straight over to you like that, it just wouldn't be fair. Since she is not yet your wife, you two brothers might as well compete for her fairly. If my princes of Daxia want something, they fight for it themselves.
Seize it! Conquer it! Take on the whole world! Let the capable claim their place.
Got it?
Yes, your son will heed your majesty's wise counsel.
What makes you think you can compete with me?
No need to feel down. Since the beauty isn't promised to you yet, you can ask for one more favor.
Is he begging for the Zhenwang sword and striking out? Now turning his sights on me. Should I just accept it outright later? Or play coy and decline at first?
Today, your son suffered an undeserved injustice. All thanks to your majesty's sword coming to the rescue in a pinch. Might Father Emperor grant this ninth brother's sword to your son.
So that is it. He is after the ninth brother's sword, one of the legendary state guarding 8 swords among the grown princes. Save for fourth brother with his unique mind, the other 4 each received one of the state guarding swords at their crowning. It is the symbol of a prince's status and authority. Soldier, he is up for his crowning next month.
The kid's scared he'll miss his shot at vying for the throne. So, he is borrowing some clout to jab at us behind the scenes.
Thank you, Father.
Thanks to you 2 brothers today. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have gotten my hands on this ninth brother sword. And I sure as hell wouldn't have married a stunning beauty like Zhenwan.
Those folks are richer than the whole damn empire. You really think they'd be dumb enough to pick you?
You've got just 1 month left. That is your coming-of-age ceremony. By the ancient laws of Great Sha, if a prince can't establish his own administration upon adulthood, he has got to slink off to some backwater fief, never to set foot in the capital again, with 0 shot at claiming the throne.
1 month. Plenty of time.
Old 6. You've been playing the fool for 18 whole years. Thinking you can flip the script in a month, dream on.
But have you ever heard of a bird that doesn't fly for 3 years, then soars straight to the heavens, or one that stays silent for 3 years, only to stun the world with a single cry?
You mediocre fools wouldn't know shit about that.
Gentlemen princes, take your time leaving. No need for us to see you out.
Yeah. Who'd have thought old 6 was hiding his depths like this? I figured he was just a total washout. Turns out he's been playing possum to devour the tiger.
So what? He has lurked in the shadows for years, got no coin, no clout, not even a single reliable man under his command. What has he got to challenge me with? In a month, he'll still be sneaking out of the capital in disgrace.
Your Highness, please stand up for my second uncle.
Your second uncle's guilt is already sealed. I can't touch the case, but I hear old 6 still owes your family's gambling den a fortune, right?
Spot on. In that case,
draft up a formal complaint and submit it to the Court of Judicial Review, accusing him of dodging his debts, and I'll have my men back you up to raid old 6's household. If he dares to put up a fight, or even hurts anyone from the Court of Judicial Review, the Imperial father won't shield him anymore.
Your Highness, a prince whose household's been ransacked over gambling debts. That is a scandal that sticks like mud. A man who can't even hold onto his own home. What right does he have to shoulder the burden of the rivers and mountains? Right.
Cut the bootlicking. You got that errand I sent you on Sorted.
Reporting to your Highness. Chain 1's on board. You'll head straight to Luoxing today to serve at your command.
Perfect.
One of the jungle's top 10 masters. Chain 1.
Yeah.
This guy's always been a lone wolf. So why the hell would he sign on as your lackey?
Well, naturally, cause your Highness paid through the nose.
Go down.
Your Majesty, that is the whole story.
Well played staying silent until the moment strikes. One earth-shaking cry. Looks like this old 6 has been biding his time for years. And now, I want to see just how far he can soar.
Sister Jing, slow down a bit.
Are you jealous?
You don't seem to think that way.
But do you really intend to join the battle for the throne? This time you narrowly escaped disaster. Next time, you might not get so lucky.
Did I let them off the hook?
Have they spared me?
Contending for the throne demands men, money, and influence. And right now, your 5 elder brothers have been at it for years.
Up in the court, the civil and military officials have already picked their sides. And down below, the noble houses and generals have placed their bets, leaving you surrounded by enemies. So how do you even fight back?
If I were truly the 6th Prince Zhou from the histories, I'd indeed be sitting here waiting to die.
But I'm a history grad student, specializing in Great Xia history. Millennia of history.
And I alone foresee it all.
Versed in ancient and modern ways, with strategies that strike first. What can they do to match that?
Today, you've already crossed the 2nd and 5th princes, and if one of them claims the throne someday, you'll be the first on their chopping block. Eldest brother seems kind-hearted and filial. So why not throw our lot in with him? Maybe we can save our skins that way.
Then you've got my dear eldest brother all wrong. Outwardly generous and merciful, with all the grace of a gentleman. But underneath, he is vicious and petty. The height of hypocrisy, if he seizes the throne. The rest of us brothers,
Not a single one of us stands a chance.
Yet from court to the common folk, everyone hails his benevolence.
it is all just posturing for praise. Any prince gunning for the throne is ever a straightforward sort. Second brother grips the military reins, brutal and addicted to bloodshed. So the civil officials really can't stand him. As for third brother, he spends his days hosting literary salons and poetry gatherings in his mansion, just putting on airs of culture and refinement. Though over half the officials in the 6 ministries back him, but the generals absolutely despise him. Fifth brother's the sharpest when it comes to business. His wealth rivals the empire itself. He has lavished favors on noble clans everywhere, and plenty of civil and military officials have pocketed his bribes. So the other princes are especially on guard against him.
Looks like only fourth brother's too frail and sickly. Give you any real trouble.
Old Four's the real dark horse here. The ultimate winner in the history books. Lying low and biding his time. Then, landing that one fatal strike.
No matter what lies ahead, I'll keep you safe.
Sister Yu, you used to protect me. Now it is my turn to protect you. Come on, let's kick off the first step on our path to seizing the throne. Recruiting some talent.
We've been wandering around town for ages now. So, where on earth is this talent you're after?
There he is.
Who is that guy?
Gai Yu.
That is Gai Yu. Word is, his parents were slaughtered when he was just a kid. He barely escaped with his life, scraping by on the streets as a beggar, dreaming of mastering the sword, but with not a coin to his name. No master would waste their time teaching a filthy urchin. So, he scavenged an ornate old sword and vanished into the mountains to train alone. At 16, he descended, taking on every sword master in his path. Undefeated every time, his name echoing through the Jianggu ever since. Last sighting was 2 years back. They say he was carrying some nasty wounds.
A hero like that. He is exactly the kind I need on my side.
This guy's got no taste for gold. No eye for women, either total loner. Keeps to himself. From the highest lords and officials, down to the wealthiest warlords. They've all tried to pull him into their fold, but he has turned down every single one. And why the hell would he sign on with you?
Because I know exactly what he craves.
What would that be?
You'll see soon enough. He is a true sword saint from the annals of history. An undisputed 3th level legend, chronicled in the tales of the Wanderers for his relentless quest for vengeance. 3 brutal clashes with Tai Lian Yi, and today marks his 2nd shot at settling the score with Tai Lian Yi. But damn, he blew it again.
Who is stirring up trouble?
A father's murder! Blood debt demands blood!
You again? I've sent plenty to the grave already. So, if you're looking for someone to blame, try this dog-eat-dog world we live in, where the weak are fit only to grovel at the feet of the mighty. You're either trampled underfoot, or stripped bare by bandits.
This world's gotta give the weak a shot at justice.
Let's see if that sword of yours can deliver the justice you keep preaching about.
Gai Yu's swordplay is getting sharper by the day. It is a shame his sworn enemy is Tai Lian Yi. And if he tries his luck again, maybe he'll get a shot. He still won't stand a chance against Tai Lian Yi.
Defeat! You idiot.
Do you even know why they call me Tai Lian Yi?
Fine.
This armor of mine, forged from 9 heavens profound iron, chains woven like silk threads, utterly impervious to blade or spear. Now die.
So cheap. So damn cheap.
I figure this world ought to have some justice for the underdogs, too.
These days, it is all machine guns and cannons, so why bother practicing the sword?
Son, this is a fine thing handed down from our ancestors. Cause the sword's the king of all weapons. Practicing the sword keeps your back straight. It hones your spirit and vitality, builds that hero's courage. With a 3-foot sword at your waist, you can set the whole world right.
Got it. Zhengda.
How'd you know he is holed up here? Just waiting for his enemy.
Li Jiyun's grudge over his parents' death. He ditched the grass pillow and swore off serving the court, vowing never to share the same sky with his foes. The moment I saw him in that straw hat, perched on the eaves, I knew exactly what he was after.
Everyone says the 6th prince is a flop at books and blades, but seeing you today, you're a master of both. You know him. I've seen His Highness get tossed out of a casino.
Cussing him out. That is just spilling his dirt.
His Highness avenged my parents for me, so from here on out, Jiye's life belongs to him.
You sure you want to follow a broke, powerless 6th prince?
His Highness might have nothing to his name, but his insight.
It is all about true justice. Even Iron Command 1 up in the Imperial Court rings like thunder in everyone's ears. If not for His Highness's brilliant might.
How else could he win over a top-tier army slayer like that?
Under His Highness, scholars and warriors gather like stars. All true heroes. Look at the other princes. Compared to His Highness, they're miles behind.
Your Highness! Big trouble! Iron Chain 1's been killed!
Oh, Iron Chain 1, the famed army slayer, slipped free from the Northern Desert Cavalry siege. Who could possibly kill him?
Right now, Iron Chain 1's lying dead just outside the mansion, and his body's already been carted off by folks from outside the city.
Listen to me. Get lost.
Front, peak. Show Lord he these warriors that old 6 owes money to and won't pay back.
Yes. This humble servant will gather the men right away. My lord will raid the place.
Make sure you do it nice and ruthless for me. 'Cause this prince is in a foul mood right now.
Gotta take it out on old 6 to blow off some steam.
What are you doing? This is the 6th prince's residence. How dare you barge in here in broad daylight?
A debt's gotta be paid. That is just how it is. Haul every last bit of valuables out of this place for me, not leaving so much as a brick behind for Prince Liu.
No can do! That is not happening, you old bastard.
Don't even dream of touching the stuff in this house. Even you lot as servants are fair game to cover the debt. Search them all and strip them of their personal effects. Eye up every single one of them and drag them off. I'm raiding this stump today. No question. And even if the Emperor showed up, he couldn't stop me.
Who dares?
Your Highness, thank goodness you're back. The servants couldn't hold him off. They sure act like they own the place. Those princes.
What a display of power. Don't you think, Lord He?
This humble officer is He Changling, left assistant of the Court of Judicial Review. At your service, Your Highness the 6th Prince. Today, the Court of Judicial Review has come into possession of the promissory note for an unpaid debt. By imperial decree, we're seizing the debtor's assets to make good on it. Your Highness the 6th originally owes 3,000 taels of silver. Now with interest, that is a total of 4,000 taels. I wonder if Your Highness can settle up today. If not, then kindly step aside and let this officer carry out the asset seizure.
Even this prince won't pay up his debts. What a shameless disgrace.
Word is the 6th prince was always the biggest flop in the palace anyway.
Oh, my dear 6th Highness. You've really gone and made yourself infamous now. By tomorrow, it'll be the talk of every alley and street. How a lofty prince like you got his house raided.
Your Highness, should we just kill the lot of them?
No, don't lift a finger. We're just trying to rile you up. These are men from the Court of Judicial Review. One wrong move, and they'll have you pinned.
It is just money, isn't it? And it is not like I'm flat broke. These gold ingots. But they were a gift from His Majesty.
All for you. Six Highness! Why'd you go hurting folks like that? When did I hurt anybody? I'm just settling the debt here, aren't I?
If it is mutual destruction.
You can catch this money. It is his lucky break. Still want that lucky break. What about you, Lord He? Pass. He says he is good. He doesn't want it, but that money! Yeah, he wants that!
Had enough of this nonsense.
Six Highness, His Majesty only bestowed 100 taels of gold upon you. Even if you chuck every last bit today, it barely scratches the debt.
Let's call what we got today the interest paid. Give me 3 days grace, and I'll square it all within that time.
3,000 taels! What good will 3 more days do you?
Even 1,000 men would dare to kill you. So second, Uncle dares to kill you right now. Do you truly not fear death?
You'll have to save me!
Six Highness, what are you doing?
I'll swallow my pride and back him once more. As long as he grants me 3 days reprieve. And if I still can't settle the debt after 3 days, I'll go to the Imperial clan court to confess my guilt. Expulsion from the Imperial clan. My word is my bond, as solid as 9 tripods. Everyone here can bear witness.
This Judicial is a raving madman. Since he has given us this way out, I can give the 5th prince a proper account. We won't clash with him head on today. I'll grant him 3 days grace.
He is a prince, after all. If we push him too far, His Majesty might take his anger out on me.
Fine then, I'll let you cling to life for a few more days. And in 3 days, this humble official will return. But I won't be bringing just these few men. By then, your highness will no longer be a prince. Let's go!
How can I scrape together 3,000 taels in 3 days? Even if I write home for a loan, it won't arrive in time.
It is your own fault for being so spineless, since you couldn't get the job done. The 5th prince can't pin the blame on me.
Lord He, rest assured, no one in all of Loching would dare lend him a single coin. And after 3 days, if he still drags his feet and refuses to go to the Imperial clan court, I beseech, Lord He, show mercy.
Of course, the Qingwei office and the Imperial clan court. He'll face one or the other.
Get lost! You filthy beast! You all die horrible deaths! Ruining families left and right! You beast! Get him! Your Highness!
What? You got a grudge against him?
That Chen family's gambling den has left countless families in ruins, and it is not just me with a score to settle.
Among his enemies, then, anyone got real gambling chops?
Follow me.
That is him. He is sunk so low. He is selling himself to bury his old man. What kind of threat could he possibly be?
Nah, I'm talking about this one sprawled on the ground. That is the gambling saint, Ni Tingfeng. Only the waters in Luojing run deep. The Chen family can't stand a guy like that.
The man's dead. So why drag us out here?
Sure enough, it is him. The future head of Tianji Pavilion. Isanyang lives up to her legend as history's famed female gambling saint. Once Old Force stepped in and saved her. She became his right-hand woman. But sorry to say, I'm cutting in on this one. You stashed him away. How much for the pair?
My lady says no one's paying a dime for him. So, scram.
You're looking to get beat!
Aren't you scared of the Qian poison kicking in?
They ought to be the ones fearing me.
How did your adoptive father die? The Qian family's gambling den lured my adoptive father into banking the game with a hefty sum. And Qian Hongshu even took him as her master. Once he mastered the gambling arts, he poisoned my adoptive father. Once his mind was clouded, he forced him to lose everything at the table. But that wasn't enough for them. They even paid to have his hands hacked off.
Truly vile and shameless. So, Do you want revenge?
On his deathbed, my adoptive father begged me not to seek it. But without him, I'd have starved in the streets long ago. If I don't avenge this, I'm as good as dead.
If the young master would aid me, I'll serve as your slave for life.
To serve you. Even your adoptive father fell in the Qian family's den. So with your gambling skills now, how do they measure up to his?
Ever heard of a star outshining the blue?
Where'd that guy disappear to? How are we gonna explain this to the fourth prince's household? Let's check up front. Hurry! Let's move. Big or small?
Oh no!
My poor soul! That dealer girl's gambling arts are legendary. Wiped out again! Short on cash! Go borrow some!
All pawn your family's fields and tools. Same old rules. Long streak. You pay up big.
No more. I'm done playing. That is it. Let's get out of here. Now.
Anyone else want to take me on?
I'll play you. What the hell is he doing here?
Sixth prince. You still owe the house 4,000 taels. So, where is the silver to keep gambling with me? Your Highness, even if you slit my throat, it won't wipe out what you owe my family.
A guy like me who pities the fairer sex.
How could I bear to off someone as stunning as you?
Tell me, ain't this blade worth 10,000 in gold?
Fine, sword. But in this den, cash is king.
This here is one of the 8 swords that guard the realm.
I'm wagering just 500 taels on it.
Wing and you cough up 500. Lose and the sword's all yours.
That wastrel prince has truly lost his mind. Staking a warring state's relic on the table like this. Perfect! If I stack this sword, I'll present it to the 5th prince, and the Qin clan will rise like a shooting star. Deal? That is coming straight from your mouth. So, let's roll the dice on one round. Sixth prince. Big or small, bets locked in, no takebacks. Your call first, 6th prince.
So, you calling big or small?
What do you reckon, your highness, big or small?
This fool's staring death in the face, and still eyeing the prize like he is somebody.
Go on. Lift the cup.
I've got some fun waiting back home.
You really know?
You really know the 6th prince is one lucky son of a gun. That is 1,000 taels. Shall we keep going, your highness?
Of course. I'm here today to chase those big wins. Don't go slipping yourself into the pot too.
Just worried the 6th prince might not have the stones for it. Yeah.
Roll.
Big again. Place your bets.
Roll! Your Highness, you're riding Lady Luck today. Yes, it is my turn. I'll go for it! I'll go for it! Come on! Shake it out! Shake it out! Shake it!
Little Six turned it all around after going all in.
Up for more.
One more round.
I'm calling 666. 1 to 100.
Leopard.
Leopard pays 100 to 1. 8,000 taels. That is 800,000 taels if you win.
Right. 800,000 taels. The sixth prince is way too bold on this bet today. Once he cashes in and reveals the cards, he'll quit while he is ahead for sure.
Exactly.
You wanna leave? Who the hell are you?
Then we'll reveal it for Miss Qian.
It is a leopard! It is really a leopard. 800,000 taels. 800,000 taels. Oh my god.
Hey, no matter how loaded the Qi family is, pulling out 800,000 all at once.
Looks like the sixth prince came prepared today.
Indeed.
Nisania, looks like Ni Tianfeng's fate didn't teach you a lesson.
3年是买 Now, Miss Chen can't afford to lose this.
She and her foster father are both cheaters. And from every casino, this bet doesn't count.
I placed the bet. Not Sanya. You dare to bet but won't own up.
What kind of casino is this?
If Miss Chen can't pay up, then she'll have to pay with her body for the sixth prince.
Tonight, it is wealth and beauty both.
You got that right.
The Chen family does have connections at court. If you're so reckless and my casino guards rough you up, they'd be well within their rights. And in the end, you'd be the one losing face, the one who comes out worse off.
We've got people in high places. Looks like Miss Qian's lost herself in these gambling halls. Clueless about the real world out there. That someone you're counting on wouldn't be your second Uncle Qin Zhen, now would it? He has already been cut down with one stroke of my sword in the palace.
And you didn't even know it.
No way. How could you possibly have the nerve?
Whether I've got the guts or not,
You should have figured out by now.
if you don't pay up today, I'll do something far bolder.
Let's see who dares stop me.
Sixth Prince, you're dead set on crossing the Qin family, aren't you? Then don't blame me, Chen, for not holding back.
Quick, get lost, get lost!
You and that Nisanyang of yours stay right here first. Your Highness can take your leave. Out of respect for the Emperor, I'll overlook today's little drama. I can pretend it never happened.
The Chen family was just planning to welch on the dead today, after all.
That is right.
You killed my second brother, and in the palace, you've got the Emperor's protection. The Chen family let that slide.
But out here!
As long as I leave you breathing, without killing you, the fifth prince has my back. If you don't leave right now, you're just begging for a thrashing.
Until I've won big enough today, I'm not budging. Since your daughter's lost her shirt, now it is your turn to ante up, old man.
Sixth Prince!
I've already given you your chance.
Grab a Nisanyang for me. Break the sixth prince's legs. Kill the rest without mercy.
Spare no one else. Slaughter them all.
And he is got backup real pros. What is your name?
What month?
Your sword skills are legendary. Why throw your life away for a spineless prince like him? You'd be smarter to side with me. I'll hook you up with Nishao!
How dare you disrespect my master?
You're dead meat.
You actually tipped them off.
This time, we got played. They took all the cash.
Now let my daughter go.
Did you ever let their daughters walk free?
What about their families? Did you show them mercy? That is a bastard who destroyed our home and left us in ruins. Your Highness Liu, you have to stand up for us.
I'm just running a casino. I didn't drag anyone through those doors. You play the game. You pay up. Sold your own kids to settle the score.
Lost your shirts. So how is that on me?
Then we'll hit you right where it hurts. Your own medicine straight down your throat.
Cowering like this. Might as well call it a straight-up heist.
And hey, robbing dens like yours, that is my jam.
Starting with every filthy coin the Chen family squeezed from the innocent.
Go fleece someone else.
Why shouldn't I clean you out?
Let me lay it out plain. See, I'm the guy. Who gets a kick out of putting scum like you in their place?
My clan's got the 5th prince in our corner.
Oh, please. The Emperor's my old man. You really want to play the connections game with me? Sanya, what did he do to your foster father?
They snapped my foster father's arm, slapped his face, and forced him to keep gambling. And after he lost everything, they grabbed her hand to sign that IU.
How did they latch onto you like that? You'll pay it all back.
Prince Shi.
You wouldn't dare!
Sanya, our principal S down to 800,000 taels. A big fat zero.
Better to bet small, like on a duckling or impish chick.
Then, let's go all in on one. And it is a leopard. Principal 800,000 taels. That is 100 times the payout. You owe me 80 million taels.
What is the difference between this and straight-up robbery?
Hey, don't say that. I'm a good guy, after all. And besides, no robbery rakes in cash this quick.
Even if you sold off the entire Chen family, you could come up with 80 million taels.
Then just write up an IOU. Isn't that what your whole family does best? Nine out 13 return. Now the Chen family owes me 100 million taels of silver. You enjoying this?
Plain dirty! Ha!
Well, this prince will show you something even more exhilarating. Since the Chens won't pay up their debts, we'll just raid your house and seize every last bit you owe.
Long life Prince Liu! Long live Prince Liu! Long live Prince Liu!
Young master, which family's debt are we collecting today?
Today, let's swing by Kuai Hong Lounge for some fun first. Then in a couple days, we'll go collect from that deposed 5th prince.
Where is Dad? The old man hasn't come home since last night. Has he set his sights on someone else's wife again?
Don't go saddling me with a bunch of illegitimate little brothers this time.
Huh?
I haven't even shown up to collect from you yet, and here you are already. So, as the saying goes,
what goes around comes around. Don't look down on a poor young man. Now, it is my turn to clean out your place. Haul out everything from the Qian household valuable or junk. Don't leave a single thing behind.
Young master, those guards! They all went out with the master last night. Stop! Hands off! That is reliable.
Looking for your dad.
Daddy, what happened to you all?
Until that debt's paid off, not one of you Chiens is getting away.
repay what? You still owe the Chen family 3,000 taels.
3,000 taels. Here is your 3,000 taels. Our debt's settled.
No way. Where'd you even get that money?
Now, let's settle the score between us. Chins owe me 100 million taels.
That has to be fake.
Dad! Sis! Say something!
His Highness, the 5th Prince won't let you off easy!
I'm just waiting for him to show. Stand guard at the door. If anyone rolls up with a big crew, run straight to the Tianwei office and report it.
Yes, Your Highness, your command.
Not swayed by riches. Knows to follow orders to the letter.
He's got real potential.
Butler, Your Highness. When Chen Feng came to our house, didn't he beat you?
Yeah, Your Highness.
Let's hit him back and take back what is ours.
How dare you show your face?
Your Highness! Bad news!
What is all the panic?
No need for morning court today.
Your Highness! It's urgent! About the 6th Prince, Qiubing!
What is 06 up to now?
Didn't we just raid his place? What more trouble could he stir?
He has stormed Chen's house with his goons to snatch the loot.
Old Six is desperate, jumping the wall like a cornered dog, trying to muscle in on the heist. He'd better ask if I'm okay with that first.
Take these Chen family members away from me. Interrogate them harshly. What crimes they've committed, and where they've stashed the money. Make them confess everything, honestly.
Let go! Get off me!
Let me go!
Wait! That is me!
You just behave and stay right under my watch.
Such a strong, jealous vibe. Look, Sanya never fights or grabs for anything.
Sanya, you go to Shenqian. What about me?
Hey, Sanya, are you taking my side or hers?
For big matters, though, I follow your highness. But for little things, of course I listen to the madam.
She hasn't even married him yet, and you're calling her madam. What about me, then?
I decide what is big and what is small.
What is small?
Is this matter big or not? Of course, madam has the final say.
Here, you go ahead.
Yes! Your Highness! Your Highness! I have food and medicine to report!
Drag her over here.
About Zhengwan, aren't you curious? She is truly wealthy enough to rival a nation. She could have stayed out of the succession struggle and not assembled any forces. But why did she marry the fifth prince and help him even harm you?
Spit it out if you have something to say! Hey, no! Your Highness, please! Don't hit me! I'll talk.
Oh, say it.
On with it. Because the Zhen family's pigment output doesn't match the salt mine yield the Emperor leased them. So the fifth prince secretly investigated, got hold of their ledgers, proving they'd illicitly mined the salt. That is why she obeys him without question.
Her family's got some nerve, huh? Way too bold for their own good. All salt and iron in the realm belong to the Imperial family, leased to them for extraction. And they dare to skim profits by secretly mining it. This is a crime punishable by the extermination of the entire clan.
No wonder the fifth prince is so cocky about getting the real dirt.
He has got the Zhen family by the throat. Even if you know the truth, without proof, Zhenhuan won't go with you.
We shall see about that.
Your Highness! Bad news! The guards are here!
Speak of the devil, and here he comes.
Your Highness! Bad news! The soldiers are coming! The troops are closing in!
Old Six, where'd you scrape together this pack of beggars? They match you just right.
There is no shortage of righteous butcher boys. Heroes rise from the city streets.
Tiger Brawl.
Don't you dare underestimate them.
Look at your ragtag bunch. All ragged and half-starved.
What makes you think you can take me on?
Those who charge ahead have the guts of true soldiers.
Aiming for the bearing of a great commander.
This pathetic worm.
Where the hell did he dig up such tough backup?
Even if your lackeys have a few tricks up their sleeves. What of it?
Today, I'll make you see the real gap between us.
Hide behind me. I bet he won't dare shoot.
Old Six, using your prince's title to seize by force. Aren't you scared the clan will strike your name from the rolls?
Scared of what? Back in the day, I was scared stiff. Wouldn't even dare cop a feel on a woman's ass. But you flipped the script, accusing me of defiling the Imperial consort, and pushing to depose me, exile me to the border. Now here I am, groping him head to toe right in front of father, while you wouldn't dare touch a single hair on my head. What do I have to fear?
Shoot him down for me!
I've got to protect you. You get out of here first.
Run, why? Even under the Emperor's gaze, the law holds sway. You can't just run wild.
Let's see who's got your back today.
Get him, boys! Hold it! Your Highness! Mission accomplished without disgrace!
I've summoned Lieutenant Zuo Pinglang Xuyan from the Court of Judicial Review. Please, both your Highnesses, sheath your weapons. Otherwise, before His Majesty and the court, I won't be able to give a proper account.
Hey, Changling's men, escort these folks out.
And get out now.
Uncle Qing, I simply can't agree to that. Talk about leaving now. When the heads start rolling later, mine will be first on the block. You idiot.
With this prince right here, what could possibly go wrong?
Sure. Put it nicely.
You're all sons of the Imperial family. If anything really goes down, the blame will still land on me. It is my duty, after all. Highness, forgive me.
Looks like the Court of Judicial Reviews got at least one level-headed soul.
Well, since you're dead set on this, then perfect the sixth princess, abusing his power, trespassing on private grounds, and seizing assets. Why hasn't the court taken him down yet?
You can wolf down whatever's on the plate, but you can't just sling mud around. Trespassing. The head of the Qian family invited me in himself. Seizing assets. I'm just here to collect what they owe me.
That is a laugh. Qian Jiahui owes you money. Yeah, you're gonna swear you're not here to rob us blind.
Can't be helped. They owe me a fortune. And even then, hand over the Qian family as collateral. With fifth brother stepping in to boot. They still couldn't square it. Oh, old six. Old six.
I couldn't even pay off a backwater frog like you, let alone know how loaded I really am, like your royal brother.
This one's all on you, walking right into it.
Okay.
How about we make a little wager? If I lose, I'll hand over this Zhenguo sword to you.
I've been racking my brain over how to snag the Zhenguo sword from Lao Liu, and here this fool comes, delivering himself right to my door. Not enough. Throw him in, too. Him? Both of you will lose to me.
Fine by me.
Then if you lose, you'll forfeit that Zhenguo sword, Tianjiang, to me.
The Zhou family ancestral precepts. The prince claiming 7 kings through the 8 swords of Zhenguo can be enshrined directly as crown prince.
This is just him seizing the chance to dupe an idiot. His Highness has a heart black as night.
Yeah. Today, I'll show you what it truly means to command the wealth of the 4 seas.
We don't buy it. Swear it then.
I swear by the Lo Shui, witnessed by all under heaven. I shall never go back on my word.
Fifth brother, today you're about to learn what it means to drown in mountains of debt.
This is a silver note for 100,000 tiles. Something you've never laid eyes on in your entire life, right? No surprise there, you spineless thing. Bawling at just 100,000 taels.
Now, tell my dear big brother just how much he owes me.
1 million taels.
Has the Qin family lost their minds? 1 tael. What? Did I just hear that right? He said 100 million taels.
Replying to your Highness Wu, this humble servant heard 100 million taels. The IO states 100 million taels as well.
Old six, you bastard! You cheated, so I cheated.
The Chen family runs the gambling house. I won this money fair and square. So how is that cheating? So, you want to go back on your oath? In this era, the code of honor places reputation above all. The higher one's status, the more they dread breaking their word. As long as old 5 dares to vie for the throne, he wouldn't dare deny it in public.
Hey, about the Chen family matter, I'll stay out of it. I'll throw in another 10,000 tiles of gold. Between us brothers. No need to make things so tense.
The Chen family matter. You had no right to meddle in the first place. As for the gold, I don't need it. As for brotherhood, let's hear you call me brother. Speak up. I can't hear you.
Brother.
But big brother says no.
Here. Take it. You called it a fine sword. It is truly a magnificent sword. If I'd had this sword back then, I could have taken down Iron Chain 1 single-handedly. Iron Chain 1? You killed him! Right! To be exact, it was the 6th Prince's clan that finished him off.
Fine. Just you wait. I'll be waiting. The Chen family will be mine. The Tianzan sword will be mine too. And that renowned Imperial sister-in-law, she'll be mine as well.
Your Highness, farewell, Lord Xu.
This is the list of crimes confessed by the Qian clan. Their offenses are truly innumerable. I trust Lord Xu will administer justice without bias.
I'm afraid from here on out, I'll be squarely on His 5th Highness's blacklist.
Today, I've truly incurred your favor. This silver is yours, as a token of my gratitude. This humble servant dares not refuse. and it is not just for you. Every brother in the Court of Judicial Review gets a share today. I won't let you come all this way for nothing.
Thank you! Everyone calls the sixth prince a wastrel. But seeing you today, you truly win hearts at every turn. You toyed with the fifth prince till he coughed up that suit of armor, and even surrendered the Zheng Kingdom sword. And now you're buying loyalties by sharing the bounty evenly. Your wits and cunning are far from ordinary. In the coming fight for the throne, you just might have a real shot.
Then, on behalf of all the brothers, this humble servant thanks your sixth highness for the generosity.
If fifth brother comes sniffing around in the future,
Come find me any time. So, I've truly picked the winning side. Very well. Now that I've crossed the fifth prince, as a mere clerk in the Court of Judicial Review, no other prince would deign to notice me, gilding the lily pails beside a timely act of kindness in the snow.
My deepest thanks, your highness. From here on, I place myself under your highness's protection.
hold off on the thanks for now. You're my sole ally in the Great Xia Court.
Your highness, she.
I pay my respects to your highness.
Sun-Liao.
That face of yours back at the Qian household. To keep myself safe, I resorted to the art of disguise. But now that I'm serving your highness, there is no need for it anymore.
How do I look?
You look stunning.
Not half as lovely as you.
From what we seized in the Qian raid, aside from the land deeds, field contracts, shops, all that real estate, we found 270,000 taels in silver.
After all their dirty deeds, the Qians only had 270,000 taels lying around. Yet Old Fifth tosses out 100,000. Tael notes without a second thought. That scoundrel's wallowing in graft.
As a prince, who knows how much he's skimmed from the people's hard-earned wealth? If a man like that ever claims the dragon throne, great! Shai's finished!
But with me around, he won't get the chance. The Qian gambling den is yours to run from now on. Though I can't stand the business. Every coin it brings is stained with sin. It'll still prove useful for a spell. Keep it open a few more days. Then we'll turn it into a tavern later. After that, turn those sharp ears and keen eyes of yours to gathering news for me.
I'll be your eyes and ears from here on out.
What is your name, lad?
This lowly one's surnamed So. Parents died when I was young. I never got a proper name. Qians set their sights on our family's land. They tore apart families across the village, scattering wives from husbands, shattering homes and lives. Your highness Shou has avenged us all.
I Shu the beggar. Tomorrow, you'll wield the talents of 5 top scholars.
What is a top scholar?
Forgot common folk like you haven't heard of the Imperial exams yet. Get ahead. It is either noble blood and connections, or acing the civil service exams. Even the lowborn have a shot at rising up. No wonder the great heroes are fading day by day. Let me give you a new name. Ha. Su Kan. May your future shine as brightly as your name.
Su Kan. I have a name now. Su Kan, I thank your highness for this name. I swear my undying loyalty, and will protect your highness forever.
Then here is your first mission. Do you know about Luyang ore?
Yes, there's plenty where I'm from, but that rock's poisonous. So most folks want nothing to do with it.
Luyang ore is abundant in Hidong, so it is wise of your highness to seek it out.
So Kan, hurry and gather some Luyan ore samples.
This isn't some worthless rock.
It is a real treasure.
Vital for our plans. The genuine article to leave the 5th prince in the dust with my war chariot's secret weapon.
Hitting on my real intentions again, aren't you?
Didn't your highness say it would be in a few days? Why send the betrothal gifts today?
I've checked the almanac. Today is an auspicious day, so let's move it up.
Father.
Better to seize the day than wait for another. Tonight, we consummate the marriage.
Father, though our Zhen family is merely merchants, we're not some insignificant household. The 3 matchmakers and 6 rites. A proper wedding, we can't skip those. Even if he is a prince, he can't humiliate my sister like this.
Alas, he holds our weakness in his grasp. We're at his mercy. Like fish on the chopping block.
What are you waiting for? Hurry and prepare the wedding candies. Don't delay my wedding night with Lady Wonder.
Your highness, none of us are prepared. Could you grant us a few more days?
This isn't up for discussion. It is an order. You wait today.
Your highness, don't push us too far. We too have our dignity to uphold.
This illicit salt mining is tantamount to plundering the royal treasury. That is a capital offense extermination of the clan. You want your dignity, or the lives of your entire Jin clan.
You're forcing our daughter into this marriage.
That is exactly what I'm doing.
What can you do about it? Dare you defy me?
Forget it, Father. It is my ill fortune as your daughter.
I'm sorry, Father. The Zhen family has failed you.
My patience is wearing thin. If you don't hurry and prepare the bridal chamber, I'll have you thrown into the dungeons.
Fail to wed, and it is the prison for you.
Fifth brother.
Is this a wedding or making an enemy?
Sixth brother.
What brings you here? Of course it is by the Emperor's decree. Stealing the bride.
Zhenhuan has your Imperial sister-in-law. This defies all decorum.
Father Emperor once said, as men, we must seize the throne through ruthless struggle. Women must do the same. So that is why I've come today, to claim you as my own, by any means necessary.
Judicial, tell him to get out now!
Or face the consequences yourself.
Your Highness, my apologies. Lord Zhen, I've already learned about the salt mines. Are you sure you want to send me away?
How did you find out?
That useless fool Qianfang must have spilled it to you.
Your Highness Liu, are you going to use this to threaten the Zhen family too?
I had no choice.
You think knowing about the salt mines makes you so impressive?
Do you even have any proof? I didn't come here to threaten you. I'm here to help you resolve this mess. Unlike certain people who stoop to despicable tricks.
How exactly?
I can clear the Zhen family's name.
I thought you might have some brilliant plan.
But it is just empty talk.
I have ironclad proof against him, right here. You think guilt or innocence is up to you.
Then why not make a wager? But it seems you've lost your Zhenguo sword.
The sixth prince has actually left the fifth prince speechless on the spot. He must have some powerful backing. Why? What do you make of father?
The fifth prince harbors wolfish ambitions. Today, he is forcing a marriage on our daughter. Tomorrow he'll demand the family assets. He won't rest until he devours the entire Zhen clan. He won't stop there. If he can truly exonerate the Zhen family, perhaps we should give him a chance.
Your Highness Liu, please join us in the study for a proper talk.
Halt.
How dare you stand in my way?
His Highness said, just stay right here and behave yourself until they come out. If the Zhen family doesn't breathe a single word, then this Tianzong sword goes right back to you.
Fine. Looks like this Tianzong sword's about to find its way home.
Your Highness, Zhou, that method you spoke of to clear one's name, just what is it? Wait, isn't this just a stone?
This is the green rock stone. Lord Zhen is indeed as worldly and wise as they say.
Isn't this just toying with us? This thing's poisonous stones, you know?
Brother, hold your horses. His Highness wouldn't pay a formal call, unless he'd found a way to neutralize the mineral flame poison. Right.
This girl's as clever as they come. No wonder. Once she became the fifth prince's side consort in the annals. She helped him seize control of half the dynasty's tax revenues, leaving even the newly enthroned emperor too wary of repercussions to strike.
He wouldn't dare touch him. So there really is a way to draw out the poison.
Please, have a look.
Brilliant! Utterly brilliant!
Father, will this method really do the trick?
The method should hold up, but we'd best test it out first.
Please, proceed.
Your Highness, the sixth prince has been in there for hours now. What if complications arise?
This Zhen clan is truly ungrateful. Head to the court of judicial review and have He Changlin make the preparations.
Today, I'm set on making you mine.
It is done!
Better play it safe. What if it is toxic?
It really is salt. And top-grade golden salt at that.
And truly non-toxic.
That
is wonderful.
This is the crystallization of the working people's wisdom over 1,000 years. Of course, it is great.
These green rocks are toxic.
So within the royal salt production zone, you claim your salt comes from these green rocks.
Then naturally, you're off the hook.
Your Highness see, for your life-giving grace. From this day forward, by the Palace Master's command, I, the Jin family's maid, will brave fire and flood without a second thought. And the same goes for me. If your Highness doesn't mind, then let's seal this marriage today.
That kidnapping just now was to block Old 5. But if it were Kuo Zhenwan, of course, we'd do it properly, the 3 letters and 6 rights. A formal match through official channels.
All right, all right.
From now on, we're all family.
Oh.
Okay. Finally, it is out. Old 6. The Heavenly Edict Sword. Time to hand it back to me. Yeah.
You're already talking nonsense in broad daylight.
Master Chen, it is time to boot him out.
Get lost.
Old 6. You hear that? Yeah.
I heard.
5th Prince.
Now, please leave.
How dare you speak to me like that? You insolent wretch!
Your Highness Wu, is this for real? Your Highness shows up without invitation, barging into a private home. Even if it ends up in the Dali Temple, I won't back down from the likes of you.
Chen Chuhe, I've got ironclad evidence against you. You're courting extermination for your entire clan.
Whatever your Highness commands. A lowly commoner like me can't stand in the way. But the Zhen family shuts its doors to you from this day forward.
Fine, you Jin coward. Just start preparing your funerals.
The Chen family illicitly mining royal salt reserves. Evidence is airtight. Seize them immediately. Throw them into the death cells. No slip-ups.
6th brother.
I'm afraid I'll have to get ruthless. And you can kiss getting Yi Changlin goodbye.
You're nothing but the 5th Prince's Manjimat. You got here awfully quick.
In loyal service to the crown, I wouldn't dream of dawdling. Round them, all up. Take them down. Your Highness, are you seriously obstructing the Tingwei's duty?
The Emperor himself has decreed that Zhenwan shall wed me. And just moments ago, he has taken half the betrothal gifts, which makes her half-royal blood already.
Still gonna try and haul her off.
Better get that marriage decree from the Imperial clan court first.
Take the others away.
Your Highness, my father and brothers.
6th Prince, the Zhen family has committed a heinous crime this time. You'd marry a convicted criminal. His Majesty would never permit it.
You don't get the final say on arrests.
As luck would have it, I'm the one presiding over this case. So what I say stands. Whereas you, Your Highness, I'm afraid I'll get dragged into this case and hauled away.
6, Highness. Wenner, I'm entrusting her to you.
Father! 陛下。
盖月. Fan Hian, again. Have him keep a tight watch on He Changlin, and don't let him pull any dirty tricks.
Your Highness, what do we do next?
One, don't cry.
I'll take you into the palace right away. I'll make sure the Zhen family is cleared of all charges, and bring your family riches beyond imagination. Your Majesty, I have a remedy for this affliction.
Father, Emperor, I too have urgent military matters on my mind.
What intelligence do you wish to report?
The rebel leader in Hidong, Guo Zhenyue, has rallied the disaster-stricken folk and risen in revolt once more. I beseech your Majesty to grant me leave to lead troops and suppress the rebels.
Your Majesty, the unrest in Hidong stems not first from the rebels, but from the famine. Years of drought and locust plagues, leaving starving masses scattered across Hidong. One child per meal, barely sustaining them. These desperate victims have no choice but to join the rebels. Thus, without addressing the famine at its root, suppressing them can only treat the symptoms, not the cause.
I beg to differ. This campaign to suppress the rebels is for the sake of your majesty's safety. If we let these national traitors grow in strength, they'll eventually threaten the capital. Can you bear the weight of that responsibility?
Your Majesty Qingyun, if the Grand Minister of Agriculture opposes suppressing the rebels, then come up with a solution yourself.
Whoa, what is your take?
Father Emperor, I know little of military affairs, and dare not speak rashly. But these past years, with Royal Brother's repeated campaigns in Hedong, he has reaped great victories each time. Why not follow the old precedent, and let Royal Brother lead the expedition? He'll surely safeguard the realm.
One chases military glory, the other skims from logistics. Perfect pair of colluding scoundrels. Yet, not one gives a thought to Hedong's suffering people.
Old Six, do you have a differing view?
Your Majesty, Royal Brother's yearly campaigns against the rebels have yielded rich spoils. Doesn't that prove, in these years of disaster, the rebels are endless to suppress? You kill one batch this year. Next year more will rise in rebellion. Without Guo Zhenyue, there will be a Li Zhenyue. If we let Wang Zhenyue get away, Hedong will turn into the court itself, an eternal bleeding wound. Draining the treasury dry, and serving no purpose at all.
Liu Di, you don't understand military strategy or politics. So stop spouting nonsense. Once they've turned to banditry, they have to be put down.
They're just ordinary folk at the end of the day. If there was a real path to survival, who'd choose to live by the edge of a blade as desperate outlaws? So, to truly resolve the crisis in Hedong, we must develop new industries, so the people can produce for themselves and sustain their own lives. That way we won't need to wage war, and the court won't have to pour out relief funds year after year until it is bankrupt.
Your Majesty, the Sixth Prince has hit right on the vital point. That is the true path forward.
Sounds all well and good. But don't you claim to hold agriculture as the foundation of the realm? Is war really that easy to start?
Old Six makes a solid case, but Old Five has a point too.
Steve, how exactly do we feed the people of Hedong? All these souls.
Father Emperor, the new industry in my hands is the one that can save the millions of people in Hedong. Before that, your son must first impeach fifth brother Zhou Ming for colluding with left supervisor, He Changlin of the Court of Judicial Review, fabricating charges to frame the powerful Zhen clan and throw them in prison. Please see through this, Father.
Liu Di, you are the pot, calling the kettle black. Father, the Zhen family has illegally mined the royal salt deposits, stealing vast amounts of royal property in enormous quantities. A crime warranting the extermination of their 3 clans. 6 brothers lusted after Zhen Wan's beauty, and now he is trying to shield the Zhen family from justice. Please punish them all together, Father!
Old Fifth, weren't you the one plotting a marriage alliance with the Zhen family? How did you turn around and accuse them instead? Are the Zhen family really guilty?
Before, it was my failure to judge their character. A merchant house that flouts all laws and discipline. The amount of salt the Zhen family has sold far exceeds the output of the salt mines the royals leased to them. The Court of Judicial Review has the ledgers in hand. The evidence is ironclad.
Old Six, how do you plan to exonerate the Zhen family this time?
See clearly, Father. What the Zhen family mined was green rock stone, deemed worthless waste. Not a royal asset at all. What crime could they possibly have committed?
What utter nonsense! Green rock stone is lethally toxic. Do you truly know nothing about it?
I thought you had some clever trick up your sleeve, but it turns out you're just trying to fool the old man here. Father, not only is Sixth brother trying to cover up the facts, he is even deceiving the throne. Please punish him accordingly, Father.
He must be severely punished, hold on. I haven't finished speaking.
What is the rush, Father?
The Zhen family has a secret formula that neutralizes the poison in the green rock stone, transforming waste into treasure.
Is that really true?
If there is any falsehood, I vow to slit my own throat right here in the hall.
Your Majesty, I dispatched a man to refine it using the Zhen family's secret method, producing table salt from green rock, and it is truly completely non-toxic.
Very well.
This can't be. You're utterly useless.
So don't assume everyone else is a failure like you.
Your Majesty, in the Hedong region, green rocks cover the hillsides far and wide. This offers disaster victims a real lifeline trading knowledge for grain. To the first who shares the secret formula, rescuing the people from dire straits. Their merits boundless. I beseech your Majesty to reward them generously.
Father, Emperor,
The Gen family could never possess such a secret refining method on their own. It must be that sixth brother just handed it over to them. For before today, they had no such technique at all. Thus, the theft is beyond doubt.
Father, Emperor, Zhen Shuhe, head of the Zhen family, confided in me that it was Zhou Minghua and court warden left supervisor He Changlin who used an invitation to their birthday banquet citing excess guests as pretext to force Zhen Wan into marriage with him. Yet the Zhens knew his villainy and resisted, fearing that once they surrendered the formula, he'd discard and destroy them like unloading the millstone to kill the donkey. In desperation, they turned to me. If everyone acts like fifth brother here, abusing power to bully the weak, seizing daughters by force, then merchants across the realm will live in constant fear. Parents everywhere will gnash their teeth in rage. This isn't just trampling the laws of Great Sha. It is a direct affront to your imperial face.
Father Emperor, no, I wouldn't dare.
No, we can't let all six get so smug.
Father, Emperor, I to believe Emperor Wu had no such intent.
Enough. Enough with the bickering. This was a good thing from the start. Old Six, you've already won the girl, so don't push your luck.
This son dares not.
Then the Hedong mining matter.
Imperial Father, as for royal salt and iron affairs, they've always been left to your sons to handle together. The Hedong matter settled. Let this son take it on, and it'll yield the swiftest results, for sure.
This green rock refining method was invented by the Zhen family. For the mining itself, it is best left to this son and the Zhen family.
Imperial Father, six brothers never handled court business before, so I believe it is safest to entrust it to Emperor Wu.
Very well. Then let Old Five handle it. Additionally, He Changlin knowingly broke the law, oppressing honest merchants worse than a heavenly prison. He awaits judgment. Old Six, what do you think of this resolution?
A true master stroke of imperial wisdom. Balancing the waters, just so. He Changlin's dismissed and under investigation, and this son recommends Xu Yan as the new Court of Judicial Review Director.
Oh, is Xu Yan?
In reply to your majesty, he is the left piece attendant of the Court of Judicial Review. 5th rank, precisely.
Approved.
Thank you, Imperial Father.
As you decree. With truth and falsehood laid bare, the refining method revealed. A service to the realm, unmatched in merit, bestow the supreme honor of marquisate.
This humble woman kowtows in gratitude for the heavenly grace.
Head of the Zhen family, you've had quite the scare. I've specially prepared this fine wine to steady your nerves for the two of you.
As a court official yourself, and with the Qin Lieutenant's office enforcing the law, are you really resorting to poison to casually take lives now?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart, you know.
If that wine's truly poison-free, you take the first aside.
Head of the Zhen family, I suggest you drink it down nice and easy. That way, your end will be a bit more peaceful. Otherwise, for illegally mining the royal salt fields, that is a capital offense, confiscation of property and extermination of the clan. And as the ringleader, you might even face death by 1,000 cuts. What a gruesome way to go.
I won't die that easily, and I sure as hell won't let you wipe us out either.
They seem awfully composed.
Just as the 5th prince suspected. Does the 6th prince really have some trick up his sleeve to turn this around?
Then let's finish what we've started. No half measures.
Take them out, right now! Hold it!
Lord He, what do you think you're doing?
Yeah. Are you telling me how to do my job?
I won't stand for it, but I can't just stand by and watch you make a fatal mistake.
You've kept that well hidden. But head of the Zhen family, you'd better open your eyes and see things clearly. Is what you're clinging to truly a mountain of support? Or an abyss dragging you down with it?
I don't want this either. This one's a skilled fighter. If they won't back down, I'll have no choice but to kill them. Still, the Zhen family never cuts a bad deal. But the 6th prince really have a shot at turning the tables. This time, I'll roll the dice again.
If the Zhen family is truly guilty, they'll face execution after the autumn trials. Why rush it like this, my lord?
Xie Yan, are you defying your superiors?
Or what? You're an accomplice to the head of the Zhen family, my lord. Are you trying to drag me down with him too?
Then, let me give you a lesson you'll never forget. This is my domain! I say you're guilty. And that makes it so.
From now on, this won't be your domain anymore. It'll be your prison cell.
The sixth prince has come to save us!
Father!
A prince with no power or influence. How could he possibly save anyone? Don't get your hopes up!
You're alright.
I'm fine. Accused of having met His Highness.
I wonder what instructions the sixth prince brings to our Imperial prison. Wasn't he thrown in here too?
Then, Supervisor He, you'd better brace yourself.
Unich, Liu.
Please, proceed.
By His Majesty's decree, for offering sound counsel to the realm, meriting service to the state, he is hereby involved as Marquis of Xiang, to be inherited in perpetuity without substitution, and serve as an exemplar for merchants across the land.
I, a mere merchant, have actually been made a marquis. This time it is real. We're seeing Fen Qingzhong in the flesh.
This family is truly cleared of all charges.
And even richly rewarded.
This can't be happening!
He Changlin, as left supervisor of the Court of Judicial Review, has knowingly violated the laws he swore to uphold, and shall be immediately remanded to the Imperial prison, pending further judgment. Men, strip him of his official credentials and seal. The position shall be temporarily assumed by Xu Yan, left assistant of the court.
Aren't you going to give thanks?
We thank your majesty for this boundless grace.
Lord Xu, do your duty well. Do not betray the imperial favor, nor the sixth prince's gracious recommendation.
This humble official shall not fail.
Thank you, Eunuch Liu. Your Highness, we take our leave.
This humble official vows to repay your highness for this promotion.
Stick with me and work hard from now on, and I'll see to it you rise through the ranks and prosper.
The Academy will spare no effort and never disappoint your highness's hopes. The suspect He Changlin plotted to poison, the Marquis of Fengxiang. Throw him in the death cell right away and round up his chief accomplices too. As for the ones coerced into it, they'll walk free. No charges.
This guy's clawed his way to 5th rank with no patrons backing him. He is sharp and slick, no doubt. Knows exactly who to crush and who to pull into his fold. Let's head out. Only stomp in the spot for father-in-law to get his strength back. It is him, of all people. Looks like fortune's finally smiling on us. Can't hold it back, even if we wanted to.
Dad, you're awake at last.
Daughter, slap me. Hard.
How could I do that?
Come on, slap me quick. Someone, hurry up! Give me that slap!
I'll do it.
He told me to hit you.
Dad! Daddy!
Word is, an Imperial decree's come down. This ain't no dream.
The Phoenix's crimson redeems the wronged. From here on, our real and fake clan's stepping up to elite status.
Easy there, father-in-law. Don't go passing out on us. No need to get so worked up. Father-in-law.
Your Highness, monarch and vassal must keep their bounds. Today our real and fake house turns crisis to calm, and claims this rare honor. All thanks to your Highness. From now on, I, your Highness, am your sworn lord, and you'll stake your life for me like a father for his own. Hail to my lord!
Honor.
Your Highness is your husband from this day forward. Put your Highness above everything else from now on. No need to fret over the real and fake family's feelings.
Your father's included.
Please, your highness, stay close.
Finally snagged our first angel investor. Father-in-law, I've taken your sentiments to heart. From here on out, I'll share the Zhen family's rise and fall. As long as you stand by me, I'll never betray you.
Your Highness has bided your time for years, and now you've risen all at once. like Shenlong emerging from the depths. But those 5 princes are no pushovers. To keep any emperor from turning into a puppet, Daxia's system of checks and balances lets every prince scramble for power and position. Short of outright assassination among themselves, they'll resort to just about anything.
Compared to your brothers.
Your Highness, you're still out there on your own.
You're absolutely right. But I've gotten off to a promising start. At least money's off the table, as a worry.
Even though it is plenty important, but people, they're the real key.
These days, in the halls of power, only Court Lieutenant Zujian stands by your side. Though I've been made a marquis, my foothold in the capital is still pretty shallow, so there is not much I can really do to back you up. It all comes down to whether the Huangfu clan throws their full weight behind us.
I've already written to grandfather and father, but it'll be a few days before it reaches Liangzhou in the northwest.
If we secure the Huangfu clan's support, your Highness will hold the military reins, or has Yongali on her side. And with Master Guy thrown in, our martial strength is solid, no question. But the civil bureaucracy's already cornered by the eldest prince and the third. No foothold there at all. Raw force alone won't get us far without a sharp mind to guide it.
When it comes to strategists, I actually have just the man in mind. But he'll need your help.
Why trouble yourself like this, your Highness? You want to meet that old man again. I'll get him out of there and send him straight to you.
What is that going to accomplish? He'll just mutter a thanks at most, dust off his robes, and be gone, leaving all my scheming for nothing. Trust me on this. Just play along. Sell it convincingly. How is there not even a mirror around here?
Send him his last meal.
In 3 days, Usharin Boga, a scholar versed in ancient lore and modern affairs,
will face execution. After the 4th prince pulled him from the dungeon, he became his chief strategist, devising plans and schemes for him. The 4th prince stands a chance at greatness.
All because of this man's irreplaceable counsel.
Sorry, 4th brother, but a talent like this,
your little brother's about to snatch him away.
Oh, Dezhang, I can't polish off all this food on my own. How about we share a drink? Easy there, easy. This whole jug's yours. Who'd have guessed the future Prime Minister of 2 reigns? A revered Imperial tutor would be scrambling for extra milk tea in the Imperial prison.
It has been ages since this old man's had a drop. What a rush, kid. You've only got 3 days left to live. How come you're not scared one bit?
Scared of what? Living's just 3 kinds of misery. Once you're dead, no more worries.
Right. Spot on. Life, you see, is just one big prison. Truth is, inside or out, it is all the same. Come on, cheers.
You've scribbled all these writings on the wall, so you must be a scholar. What do you do to end up here?
Oh man, it is the sorrowful saga of life's endless crossroads. Some ancestors just didn't see it coming. Gave me all this book smarts, hoping I'd pen works for the ages. But who knew when I wrote travel tales? They accused me of spilling state secrets, tried history next, and they hit me with alluding to the present through the past. Decoded some military classics, said I was plotting rebellion with heretical ideas. Yeah. So later, I tried something else. Wrote supernatural yarns and bam leading folks into superstition. Oh, in the end, I figured biographies of the famous would be safe. But nope, that celeb got in hot water. End with a crime. Oh, boy. And dragged me right in here with him. Life sentence! Can you believe it? Ooh. So yeah, young fella, don't bury your nose in too many books. They'll just make you daft.
I reckon reading's not so bad. At least, I'll have some ideas. I won't just stumble through life in a haze.
You're a scholar too. So what is your grand ideal?
My ideal, huh?
to set my mind on heaven and earth,
To secure life and fortune for the people. To carry on the lost teachings of the ancient sages. To bring peace and tranquility to all future generations.
Well. Little brother, dreaming of peace for all ages, with the whole world in your heart. I admire that. I really do. Here, let this old man toast you.
See, Hinku's 4 sentences are a time traveler's ultimate weapon.
But like I said, what is the point of ideals anyway? In 3 days! It is still the execution block.
What if I told you?
I won't die. Die. If you won't die, then this old man will tag along with you to see just how far you make it.
It is a deal.
That settles it.
I took matters into my own hands. What could I not handle?
Your Highness!
This is our dynasty's 6th prince, His Highness Jochi.
You mean that good-for-nothing prince?
No harm in speaking your mind. Back then, calling me a waste wasn't far off.
Looks like the whole world has underestimated you, Your Highness. By the way, what you said just now, Your Highness, it came straight from the heart.
Though I'm in disguise today, everything I've said is sincere and from the heart.
All right. Then I'll keep my word as well. From now on, I'll serve under your majesty and witness this peaceful and prosperous era you speak of with my own eyes.
With Mr. D, it is like giving wings to a fierce tiger.
Nothing can stand in our way. What about that old man from the cell earlier?
He is gone.
He was sentenced to life imprisonment. How could he possibly leave?
What if his sentence was commuted?
His Highness went to great length to secure that pardon, and now the man's actually out of prison.
We'd better report this exactly as it happened.
Brother, did you get my letter?
I've come this time to bring you home.
The old me chose to stay with Archie back then. But now, there is no way I'm going back with you.
News from the capital has already reached Liangzhou. He is on the verge of being deposed. You don't get it? Do you really want to go down with him?
Brother, your information is outdated. The old Archie kept a low profile, biding his time, but now he is out in the open, sharp as a blade. Truth is, our Huangfu family can realign with him.
The big picture is set now. All the princes have their schemes, but him, a mere boy who hasn't even set up his own court yet, how could he possibly stand against his elder brothers?
Brother, late. Several momentous events have shaken the capital. Haven't you heard a thing?
I have no need to know. Father's issued a death order, and I must bring you home.
I'm not going.
Whether you want to or not, you're coming. Guards! Escort the young lady home.
What do you think you're doing? What the hell are you doing? Huangfu Longtian, how dare you act so brazenly in my own residence? You really think just because you're family, I'll just swallow my pride?
Prince Liang, others might not know what you're really made of, but the Huangfu family sure as hell does.
Hurry and tell your men to back off, or they'll end up hurting his brother later.
Get Kao Yi to stand down quick. He'll get hurt.
What is the point of shielding this punk now anyway?
What I mean is, Transcendent's the one who'll get hurt.
A master like that? Why on earth would he take orders from a worthless prince like you?
What? I mean, what I meant was...
His Highness said he is gonna toss you out.
Where the hell did Zhuche dig up a subordinate this tough and loyal?
Your Highness, Transcendent may have been a bit insolent, but for the sake of the Huangfu family, please spare his life.
For my eldest cousin's sake, I'll let him off this once. Gai Yue, then give him a good slap to make sure he remembers this.
Yes, Your Highness.
That slap might look like a grand transcendent strike, but it is really a warning aimed at me. This Zhuche, he's really changed from the man he used to be.
Kao Yi apologizes to His Highness Liu.
Brother, you apologize!
I was rude. I hope your highness can forgive me.
What brings you here, eldest cousin?
I'm here on my father's orders, to deliver the dowry.
My lord, I've brought my sister to see you.
Brother, this dowry is way too lavish.
And this is just 1/10 of it. My dad was worried that on the wedding day, there'd be too much dowry to fit everything. So he figured we'd send some ahead to your highness's residence. My dad's already snapped up all the neighboring houses, planning to tear them down and build you a grand new mansion.
These maids can manage the household. These gentlemen are all martial arts experts, ready to guard the estate. All these are gifts for your highness, at your complete disposal.
Father-in-law, that is awfully thoughtful of you. Allow me to make some introductions. This is the Huangfu family's legitimate eldest son, Huangfu Longting. This is the heir to the Marquis of Fengxiang.
真属后, newly titled, Marquis of Fengxiang. Thanks to your highness's recommendation, I was granted the title just yesterday.
东海真子, great Xiao's wealthiest man. In these chaotic times, who dares to dive into business so shrewd? And now he's even been made a marquis. Yet he picks the sixth prince to stake everything on. Even forging a marriage alliance. Has to be something fishy going on. The principal consort is about to wed. And you're still hanging around his place.
General Huangfu, you've got it all wrong. I'm joining the household as a concubine. I know your highness and Sister Yun have weathered storms together. Their love as fast as the sea. I'm here to become part of this family, not to tear it apart. It is me, your little sister Wanner.
You're just going to be a concubine. What charm does this guy have exactly?
A guy living off a woman.
Your highness isn't some freeloader. Aiton, my dad made it clear everything in the Gen family belongs to your highness.
No big deal. Since the Gen family sent over part of the dowry, we've got to show our side too. Suke!
Your highness, young ladies from the Gen family have the first round of betrothal gifts ready. And your highness said, no matter how much bride price the Gen family brings, we'll match it and double it right back. We've already dispatched folks to the Fengxiang Marquis mansion. Our your highness means business total, sincerity.
Xiaoyu, when did he strike it this rich? Daring to go toe-to-toe with the Gen family.
What? In wealth?
Gen family's fortune is your highness's fortune, and your highness's fortune stays your highness's.
Well, by that logic, he'd be the richest guy under heaven right now. The sixth prince is toast.
Hold on. My head's all jumbled up.
And here is another stunner.
Your highness, with a guest here. I'll come back to report later.
No need. A cousin isn't family. He might as well be.
These are the latest reports on the fifth prince. Please take a look, your highness.
We've even got spies in Zhou Ming's camp.
It is fully operational now. Eyes and ears planted all over for your highness. When it comes to the fifth prince, that is child's play.
No wonder. You're the legendary woman who built the secret pavilion intel network for the fourth prince back in history. Well done. If our network in Jingguang isn't wide enough yet, next up is Hidong.
Yes. Oh, does your highness have some major scheme in the works? Ah, this old-timer came specially to divine and deliberate.
Last night, Mr. You and I talked the whole night through, and I figured you'd want a proper rest.
But my health's already top-notch, all thanks to my granddaughter's care. Otherwise, stuck in the Imperial prison for so long. He'd never hold out.
That is the little Aunt Immortal, Chen Lingxiu. In history, she threw herself into the fourth prince's grand cause, only to be forced into marrying the second prince. In the end, when he got locked up in the Imperial clan court, she ended up imprisoned there for the rest of her life too. So, tragic. At this time, she won't have to endure that nightmare again.
I've made a solemn vow. Whoever rescues my grandfather, I'll marry that man. So, will you marry me?
I'm practically his grandpa, not to mention his two wives. You can't blame me for that.
This must be the little medical immortal, one of the four great beauties of the martial world, right? She is as delicate and moving as ever, beautiful as a celestial fairy.
Bro, I can't stick around any longer if I do. I'm afraid my Dao heart's gonna shatter. Is this really the Zhou we used to know?
Why are all these beauties falling over themselves to marry him?
My HA is such a catch, girls. Of course want to marry him. That is totally normal.
Sis is absolutely right.
Your disciple, Huangfu Longting, pays his respects. Master Wu.
You two know each other. Back when I wandered the four seas, I passed through Liangzhou at the request of old General Huangfu. I stayed there for several months and set up a lecture hall for his teachings. All the students back then were Huangfu clansmen.
I heard you'd been wrongly thrown in prison. My clan's mission for this trip to the capital was to rescue you.
I never imagined you'd already been freed.
All thanks to his sixth highness's help. For him to pull that off, must have called in the association's Jade Pawns for a beam swap escape. Huh?
These days, the left supervisor of the Tingwei mansion is one of his highness's own men. So springing someone is just a word from his highness.
He's gotten so damn powerful.
Say, Longtian, even after 3 days apart, you gotta look at a guy with fresh eyes, let alone after all these years without crossing paths. Don't go judging him by outdated standards. But the key thing now is this looming fight for the throne. How is your Huangfu clan gonna play its cards?
Looks like I won't be whisking you away today.
I've long shared life and death with Sister Yun, and today, right in front of my eldest cousin, I want you to pass this on to Uncle. If I don't die, I'll make sure she wears the phoenix crown and rosy cape and reigns as mother of the realm.
Lei Touyun, the path to seizing the throne is a storm of blood and slaughter. If you keep following him, even the Huangfu family won't be able to protect you.
H and I are bound together through life and death, no matter where he goes. Whatever he does, I'll stand by his side. I believe he'll come out on top.
So, be it. I'll take my leave. For now.
See my eldest cousin off for me.
Yeah, brother. Let's head out. Brother, I'll see you off right here. I hope you'll have a serious talk with father when you get back. Ichi is not the man he used to be anymore.
Turning the tide like that? Do you think it is that simple? Every battle's left heads, rolling in rivers of blood. And you know this, the Huangfu family has produced generals for generations, but we've never meddled in court politics.
That is why your Huangfu family boasts endless military honors. Yet, grandfather rose no higher than general of chariots and cavalry.
How dare you speak like that?
Chai, don't be so rude.
This isn't just my opinion. Grandpa told me to pass this along to you. The greater the risk, the greater the reward. Your men fight tooth and nail in the heat of battle. And yet, they still hold no noble title. But the Zhen family sides with the 6th prince and gets involved as marquises overnight. Doesn't that tempt you at all? Not to mention, blood is thicker than water.
I've taken Mr. Wu's words to heart. I'll discuss it thoroughly with father and the family. Farewell. Go dig into it. What exactly has Zhou been up to lately? Why the sudden transformation?
Mr. Wu, will Huangfu Jia side with me?
Your Highness needn't worry. They have no choice before, when your Highness was in hiding. They could afford to stay on the sidelines. And now, with 2 Zhenguo swords in your Highness's grasp, and the Huangfu family is his Highness's maternal clan, they claim they're staying neutral. Do you think your Imperial brothers will buy that?
Mr. Wu's words always hit the nail on the head.
But it is nothing compared to your Highness's 1 arrow taking down 3 birds. With just the art of rhetoric, the Zhen family got off scot-free. The Court of Judicial Review got a new left shoulder officer, and in the end, I proudly claimed the beauty as my prize. Brilliant!
It is a shame that juicy posting in Hadong's mining and refining operations still ended up in the 5th prince's lap.
How could all the perks go to your Highness alone? That is the Emperor's Imperial strategy at work. Unless he has picked out an exceptionally loyal heir, he'll keep the prince's powers in perfect balance.
Just gets under my skin. A plum job like that, landing in Zhou Ming's hands.
It is too good for him. I have no intention of letting him off easy.
Oh, your Highness has a follow-up. Move up his sleeve.
The 5th prince's biggest edge is his wealth.
If we can bankrupt him, what happens then?
He'd lose all claim to the throne. Out of the running. Your Highness, are you thinking of luring him into a bet with me too?
The 5th prince won't be dumb enough to fall for the same trick twice.
Bankrupting him would be no easy feat. This Zhou Ming is from the powerful Lei clan in Hadong, the biggest noble family around. And the word is even that rebel Guo Zhenyue was one of their servants. Screwing him over in Hadong would be next to impossible.
Who said I'd strike in Hedong?
If I'm not mistaken, your Highness, your target is the Boxin Bank under the 5th prince's control.
Not bad at all, Mr. Wu. You read my mind in just a few words. That is exactly what I was about to ask of you. I've heard you're a master of both calligraphy and painting. Could you forge some Boxing Bank silver notes?
What is so hard about that? Come with me. All right.
Well, incredible. It looks exactly the same.
Mr. Wu, that is pure genius.
Just a little trick. Nothing to write home about.
But if anyone really digs into it, they could still spot the fake, right?
That is because these silver notes have hidden marks only insiders can see. Otherwise, no banker could ever catch a counterfeit.
Of course, we can't rely on that alone. The real ace up our sleeve is this. With this in play, even if he gets my Crimson Flame technique, the green rock we'll still poison him dead.
The sea salt refining process. But will the fifth prince really fall for it?
Don't worry. He'll be even greedier than you imagine.
Father's entrusted me with the task of collecting and refining ore in Hidong. Go write a letter to your father. Tell him to back this. With everything he has got. I've gotta make this a triple win.
Snatching Old Six's shot at earning more favor from His Majesty, and blocking Old Two from racking up more military glory. So what is the third payoff?
You dummy! Of course it is to make a killing!
Heidong's green rocks blanket the hillsides.
Just bend down and grab them.
But are those really just rocks?
No!
That is salt.
And salt means cash. Every bit of it is money.
I've already drawn 30 million tiles of silver from the money house.
Go tell your father
To snap up as much green rock as he can.
funds run short.
I'll approve more. Right away.
Pulling that much from the money house, won't that stir up trouble?
What trouble could there be? All our deals run on silver notes. Merchants park their silver in the money house, and it just sits there for a decade or more. By the time I refine the green rock into salt and sell it off.
Then, quietly slip the funds back into the money house. No gods or ghosts will catch wind of it. That is the whole point of running a money house. To make it dead simple, to use other people's silver for my own schemes.
Got it. I'll dash off a letter to father now.
Tell him to buy up whatever he can.
I've got unlimited backing.
Your Highness, word just in from our inside man at Bauksin Money House. Fifth Prince has quietly withdrawn a total of 30 million taels of silver, pushing past half of Bauksin's total reserves.
Dropping 30 million taels in one go. Now that is wealth to rival an empire. The whole dynasty's yearly taxes don't even scrape 30 million.
So, Mr. Ji, you reckon the time's finally ripe.
So, as planned, step 1. We'll rig it so our side only loses money. No wins.
Open it up, look! It is a killer roll for the big one! Am I not killer win for Big Bro too? Big Bro! I've got you covered all! That silver's yours from my wins!
I'll snatch mine too, how much? Did you rake in?
50 taels! Nah, I cleaned up 100!
We've been handing out silver bills these past few days. No, actual silver in sight.
What is the big deal with silver bills? They spend just fine. Bauksin's a major native bank. You can use them at any eatery without a fuss.
They'll even jot it down on your tab.
Come on over! Come on!
I'll take the bank plenty of cash to make a killing.
My stack's gotta top yours. I'm all in.
Once I sit down, the Fifth Prince's green rock salt. It is already flooding the market.
Market price, 80 wen per due.
Sure, a bit cheaper than regular rock salt. But making salt from green rock costs less than 30 wen per due. He is already rolling in profits.
But now His Highness steps in. They're left with nothing but losses.
How's your family salt production coming along?
Following His Highness's plan, our sea salt costs, we can squeeze them down to 10 wen per dao.
Then, phase 2 of the plan. Dump sea salt at 20 wen per due, sir.
This is a true masterpiece.
What do you say, my fine brother?
It is exquisite.
This one's undoubtedly authentic. You gentlemen have a keen eye.
Wrap it up for me. Nice and tight.
Ouch.
Sorry about that, sir.
We can't take silver bills from Bauksin Bank.
Why? Last time I sold a painting here, we took them no problem.
That was then. This is now.
Haven't you heard, sir?
Bauksin's lent all its silver to the Fifth Prince for his salt trade. But salt prices have crashed lately. And his salt's just sitting unsold. Look. All these merchants are rushing to the bank to withdraw their money right now, afraid that if they show up too late, they won't be able to get their cash back.
Is that really true? If you don't believe me, sir,
you can go take a look at the bank yourself. The crowd's already packing the place.
Miss, look over there. Why is the place swarming with people? It is shut tight.
Folks, listen up! We gotta talk about our money!
From yesterday till now, Bauksin Money House can't cough up a single coin anymore. And now we've got this huge crowd, all scared. They're gonna stiff us on the payout, refusing to hand back what is ours.
You got it!
Give us our money! Give us our money! Give us our money back!
Pay up! Pay up! Pay up! Pay up now! Come on, hand it over!
Give us our money!
This time, I've rounded up a bunch of beggar brothers to spread the word that boxing is flat broke. The folks showing up today, some are holding legit silver notes, others have fakes. Right now, Boxing Money House doesn't have the time or the manpower to verify every single one.
So that no good old codger. He has got a belly full of dirty tricks. All right, but who knew? Next to you, I'm the saint here.
What a money house dreads most is a run on the bank. No run, then I'll spark one myself.
Let's go.
Your Highness, the salt price has shifted again.
It has bounced back up. I figured as much. 201,000 dao. That is below my cost. How the hell are those salt merchants turning a profit? They're just out to spite me. And now they can't keep it up. Huh. They want to play price war with me. Think their coffers run deeper than mine.
Not at all, Your Highness. It is 15 wen per dao now.
No way. They're slashing prices like that. Just to bleed me a little extra dry.
Your Highness, by foot. The money house is mobbed, layers deep inside and out. Some have even bolted to the censorate to file complaints, claiming we're swindling folks out of their cash.
Just pay them back their money. Do I really need that scrap of money from them?
The money house is fresh out of silver.
Huh? How could there be none? The money house holds 50 million taels of silver in total. Even if I withdrew 30 million taels, there should still be 20 million left. Right, don't tell me. Those merchants with the deposits all rushed in and drained every last coin.
Your Highness, those 20 million taels are just numbers on paper. Just like the 30 million Your Highness withdrew. That is money the house loaned to Your Highness, and the house doesn't charge interest on it. The rest of the funds the house has to lend out to outsiders, collecting interest to turn a profit. The actual cash sitting in the vaults is next to nothing.
That is how it works. Generally speaking,
we keep 1/3 of the silver in the money house as a buffer for tough times. Put the rest to work, letting money breed more money. But this time, Your Highness withdrew way too much, leaving the house's reserves almost wiped clean.
No worries. I just need to sell off all the salt, and that'll cover every shortfall.
But at the current market price, we'd be out at least half the sum. Then we'd have to report the loss to His Majesty.
How low has it dropped to now?
It is plunged again. Down to 12 wen, now. They're forcing me down a dead-end path!
Your Highness, stay calm. If I may suggest, just to send the Tingwei office to round them up. That'll show who dares stir up trouble at the money house's door.
Was it you? Was this your Lai family scheme?
Your Majesty!
My brother Li Zhouxin and Lu Yanxi were sheltered by your Lai family. The alchemy workshop was yours to run. You took my money, used my yarn refining technique, and in the end, the losses all fall on me. Go to hell!
Your Highness! Your Highness! Your Highness!
Your Highness!
What a spectacle of dogs turning on each other.
A real grand show.
What brings you here? Just came to check on you. Otherwise, how else could I witness such a spectacular show? By the way, showing Lord Shu the way here.
The Court of Judicial Review has received a flood of petitions, all accusing the 5th Prince of oppressing the common folk, extorting money, and seducing women. 5th Prince, you'll have to come with us.
I am the 5th Prince. After all, what law have I broken? Even if I've broken the law, the Imperial Clan Court will handle it. The Court of Judicial Review has no authority over me yet.
He may lack the authority, but His Majesty certainly has it. By His Majesty's oral decree, the 5th Prince's antics are outrageous, profiting at the people's expense, stirring panic throughout the capital of Lord Jing, with cries and wails echoing everywhere. I can hear them crystal clear from the palace. Now, go home and reflect on your actions properly.
Oh, Eunuch Shu, no need for me to see father anymore.
His Majesty has no desire to see you, but this money comes straight from His Majesty's private coffers to settle your debts.
My thanks to father. Father still dotes on this son of his.
6th Prince, accept the decree. You are hereby appointed as Minister of the Imperial Household. Shoulder the responsibilities.
Why him, the 6th?
Do your duties well, and naturally, someone will step up. 5th Prince,
Please hand over the official seal of the Minister of the Imperial Household to the 6th Prince.
Hand it over.
This old servant bids you farewell.
Bye-bye.
Old Leo, let's see how long you can keep gloating.
The Emperor's really playing favorites, shelling out 30 million taels of silver to cover his son. Shortfall.
Yeah.
Back when Che owed the Chen family 3,000 taels, he didn't even think to help pay it back.
He wouldn't help His Highness settle the debt, because His Highness's debt is a private affair, while the Chen Zhuang owes it to all those merchants and common folk. This ties straight to the people's livelihood and loyalty. So this isn't some personal squabble. It is a matter of the realm. And the Emperor has no family matters, only affairs of the state.
Without your guidance, sir, you wouldn't need to be so steamed up. Ode 5's tab 1T be wiped clean, with a measly 30 million taels.
Why is that?
Your Highness, you've called it spot on. The Chenjuang's a total madhouse now, with depositors hounding the manager like their lives depend on it, and now they can't even spot the fakes. That 10 million taels of gold we held, cashed out clean.
They say no trade without a little trickery. But U.S. merchants next to you, Your Highness, we're practically Boy Scouts.
No wonder you figured the 5th Prince, even with the Emperor, S30 million, couldn't square his debts. Turns out you've pulled the ultimate empty-handed swindle.
What are you even getting at? I'll give you a real eyeful of what true money grabbing looks like.
Your Highness, something terrible's happened. What is going on now?
Didn't I already give you those 30 million tiles? So why haven't you sent those money? Grabbing merchants packing yet?
No, not enough. What do you mean not enough? 30 million taels isn't enough.
His status shortfall is exactly 30 million taels. How could it possibly not be enough?
I never imagined those folks would show up with counterfeit silver notes so convincing they could pass for real, demanding to cash them in.
What did you say? Counterfeit silver notes? Where the hell did these fakes come from? How much are we short now?
We're still short 15 million taels!
I'm gonna kill you! Where am I supposed to scrape together another 15 million taels for you right now?
Oh, the Mocho. I've come to bring you some money.
Why are you here again?
Didn't I hear that my dear brother, the prince, is short on funds? So here I am, ready to ease your troubles.
Well, you set up those fake silver notes, didn't you?
You can eat whatever you want.
But watch what you say, or I'll sue you for slander.
Get out of here. You're not welcome here.
Hey, I offered my heart to the bright moon, but alas, it shines upon the filthy ditch.
Come on, take this 10 million taels of silver and head back.
Hold on. See, the fish has taken the bait.
What'll it take for you to actually lend me the money?
Lending? Yeah, that is never gonna happen.
You're just messing with me, aren't you?
I wasn't done talking. No loans. But we could always do a little business. Sell me something of yours.
What exactly are you looking to buy?
Something you've got on hand.
All your salt reserves, maybe.
The salt he is holding is worth a full 80 million taels, and you actually think you can snag it for just 10 million.
5th brother.
You must be out of your mind here.
Salt. It's going for 12 wen per dao right now.
And it'll drop to 10 wen per due by tomorrow.
Little Six, don't push it too far.
Where is my lord being excessive? We're just talking straight business. Do you even know how to wheel and deal?
Even if you drag this before His Majesty, we're still trading at market rates. Fair and square. No fooling old folks or kids.
As for you, 5th,
you'd better think this through. Right now, across all of Kyoto, heck, the whole Great Shah, no one else can cough up 10 million. But me, if you don't sell to me soon, you're bleeding money every single day.
Even if I do sell to you, I'm still short 5 million taels. I can't cover that either.
How is there still 5 million taels short?
You're forgetting those fake silver notes you had niece and Yang lose on the betting side to spark that run on the bank.
Right. Then I'll play the good guy all the way through. Here is another 5 million for you. Hand over this estate while you're at it.
You know how much blood and treasure I poured into building Wanjin Garden back then? Front to back,
Every last coin. 40 million taels. 10,000 workers. 3 grueling years to raise this place up. Not a single prince among us all who dare compete with me on extravagance. And now you want to snatch it for a measly 5 million taels.
Sixth brother.
This is outright robbery. You're pushing me too far.
My lord's shown all the kindness he can muster. Take these clothes and get out.
Your Highness! What are we gonna do now?
What are we supposed to do now? Are we seriously gonna end up begging on the streets and sleeping rough?
Keep crying like that, and you'll cry your marriage right into the ground!
That is the 5th prince, isn't it?
Yeah, that is him, walking away.
What are you crying about me for? Huh? You only know how to snap at me! If you've got the guts, go demand the house back from your brother! Half the money for that Sun Wanjin garden came from the Lai family! How dare you just sell it off!
5th prince.
Pay up!
Pay up! I'm heading back to my parents' place. Once you get our money back, then you can come fetch me home.
I'll come back! Once I paid it all off! You ditch me now, but at least pay back our money!
Pay up! Hurry up and pay it back!
Leave me some money first! Don't go yet!
Hurry up and pay! We're husband and wife after all.
Like birds of the same forest, now fork over the cash. When disaster strikes, we each fly our separate ways.
Or did someone end up slapping him after all?
Stop! Stop right there! Hit him! Quick!
Your Highness, you should have seen the 5th prince just now like a stray dog without a home. Chased off by the boss of Balxi Money House. Even his wife ditched him. She has fled back to her family.
What a total lowlife.
Yeah, even the Lai family washed their hands of him. He has completely lost any chance at the throne succession struggle. Now.
But we can't drop our guard just yet. Doming's a real viper. Just biding his time and hiding for now.
Well said. Sanya, send someone to keep eyes on the 5th prince. As for the gambling den, his job there is done. You and Jinwan go transform that gambling den into the city that never sleeps.
The city that never sleeps.
What is the city that never sleeps?
It is a place that is open round the clock.
The lights never go out. Lights never go out. All the eating, drinking, and entertainment right here.
A full-service spot.
That has got to rake in more cash than just a gambling den. I can already picture the capital's nobles, lost in the city that never sleeps, throwing money around like it is water.
If you can think of it, others can too.
So this can't be a solo game.
Sister, Ayuni, go post notices at all the big houses in the capital, saying anyone can buy in. That way, they'll get discounts when they come spend.
Oh, Your Highness, this way of winning hearts is truly a fresh twist. But banking on just a city that never sleeps might not sway those mighty clans. They've probably already placed their bets on other princes, so they won't budge easily.
I'm not out to win them over. The city that never sleeps is just a front. Build the plank roads in plain sight.
Sneak across to Chenkang.
I've heard Old Fifth's fallen on hard times lately, even selling his cherished Wanzhen garden to Old Sixth.
We're all blood brothers, after all. Why make it so damn awkward?
Big brother, you should at least try talking some sense into Old Six. Leave a little wiggle room in how you treat people, so faces don't get burned for future run-ins.
I'd love to give it a shot, but he has got his own pig-headed plans. And he sure as hell won't listen to me.
Your Highnesses, the 6th prince is here for the verbal showdown.
Speak of the devil, and in his strolls, what do you reckon he's after?
He wouldn't actually be here to hand over the house, right?
You got it all wrong. Big brother, I'm here to deliver the house. For real.
Even if you had the guts to offer it, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Everyone knows Wanzhen Garden is Old Fifth's pride and joy. Whoever snags it ends up his mortal enemy. I sure ain't volunteering for that headache.
Word is third brother's hunting for a spot to host that mid-autumn poetry bash. How about Wanzhen Garden? You game?
I've been dying to throw one at Wanzhen Garden forever,
but Old Fifth always shot it down.
6, brother. Wanzhen Garden's still Old Fifth's prized possession, after all. One shouldn't snatch what someone holds dear.
Big brother. Look, I didn't just stumble into owning Wanzhen Garden. I paid top dollar for it. Cash up front. No funny business. If Big Brother's set on bailing out Old Fifth, you could always buy it off me and hand it back.
I ain't got that kind of coin.
Or hey, just snag yourself a loaded wife and call it even.
If the vibe's off, why drag it out? Third brother,
you're way off your game today. We'll square things with Big Brother some other time.
Suit yourself. No delivery then.
Third brother, I've got something on my mind. Should I spill it or not?
We're brothers. What can't we talk about?
I haven't made my mark yet. Old Five's like a street rat. Everyone wants to beat him up. Old Four's frail and sickly. He can't shoulder big responsibilities. And Old Two's just a brute. His standing in court pales next to yours and Big Brother's. In other words, the one who ends up on that throne will be either you or Big Brother. Do you want to take it a step further and totally eclipse Big Brother?
Big Brother. He is just a few years older than me. He got a head start. That is all. A bunch of noble families backed him early on, especially the old guard in court. They can't stop fawning over him as the wise prince.
Others might not see through him, but don't we know him inside out? He is a pro at playing the good guy. Deep down, he is petty and narrow-minded, jealous of anyone with real talent.
Spot on. Not long ago, I recommended a talented guy for a post at the Court of State Ceremonial, but Big Brother cooked up some flimsy excuse to exile him to the frontier as a postmaster. Isn't that straight-up bullying?
That is our third brother for you. Giving even kids from poor families a real shot at climbing the ranks. No wonder scholars and poets everywhere hold you in such awe. Really, calling you the spiritual leader of the literati, that is no overstatement.
As your brother, I'm just doing my part to recommend some true talent to the realm.
I totally back your thinking, third brother. But it is a shame we have to recommend them one by one like this. Just scraping by with a few each year. How are we ever gonna hold our own against Big Brother in court?
Got some bright idea up your sleeve, sixth brother.
Here is what I'm thinking. Instead of you burning all that time and energy tracking down talent one at a time, why not let those talented minds compete in a fair and square contest, where the standout will surely earn a handsome reward?
Isn't this just like the poetry and literary gatherings I host?
No, it is not.
Those gatherings are just local, one-time affairs. So if we're doing this, let's make it a nationwide affair with real honors at stake. Not cash prizes, mind you, but official posts. I call this whole approach the Imperial examination system. My goal has never been those noble clans. They've been intermarrying for centuries, monopolizing every path to power. And by hogging the rights to interpret the ancient sages' classics, they've locked down education itself, leaving scholars from humble homes no choice but to grovel at their feet, just to get a scrap of learning or a foothold in office. Yet these idlers squat in their posts, fattening on the hereditary clan system's perks, haughtily calling themselves the upper crust when they're nothing but low-born scum.
Your Highness, those words truly rattle the soul. In our dynasty, breaking into officialdom means just two roads. One's being born under a noble family's shadow. The other's that sham of recommending the filial and upright, which is just rolling over like a dog for the clans.
That is why I'm fighting to blaze a new trail for scholars across the land. One earned through real talent and hard-won knowledge. Via the Imperial examinations.
This move hands scholars from the cold doors a real shot at rewriting their fates. To the good of realm and folk alike, it is a boundless merit. Please, accept this old man's humble bow.
But this cause can't be won by my lone strength, far from it. I need a true ally.
The exams are a solid plan.
Just like that Shihui I disguised myself as. She didn't give a damn about family pedigree, no matter whose son you were, or whose daughter. Only whether you had the brains and the spark. The capable climb high, the dullards sink low. Men picked this way for office won't just loaf in their sinecures, nor sell out the emperor's throne for their clan's petty gains.
Father Emperor, court posts are scarce, and those from lowly stock are crude and unworthy. If such rebel were to rise up, so how should the noble clans adapt to this? Since the founding of Daxia, the royal family and the clans have always shared the rule of the realm. We can't defy the laws of our ancestors. Third brother, that is talk that sows chaos in the court.
Let the third one draw all the fire. And once he has got them riled up, it is your cue to back me up. Elder brother, you're quite mistaken. What do you mean sharing the realm? This realm is the Zhou family's alone. Besides, we're all just one head and two shoulders. Why should the highborn get the throne and the lowly be barred from it?
From a humble background, if you truly aspire to become an official in the first cohort, you can still gain a chance at office through recommending the filial and upright.
Royal brother, But isn't this chance for recommending the filial and upright still in Gawain's hands? So, are these officials truly servants of our Zhou dynasty, or of the noble class?
Indeed, the vassals
are not my vassals. A principle every emperor understands. No emperor tolerates subordinates whose loyalties are divided.
Enough. Second brother, what is your take?
Imperial father, your son has little knowledge of state affairs, but even I know the court is rife with officials who hold office in name only. Selecting talent through the Imperial examinations would truly be an excellent approach.
Even straightforward second brother can see that the emperor won't miss any chance to curb the great class. Then allow me to end this contest. Imperial father, through the Imperial examinations, successful candidates become the emperor's own disciples, who will surely treasure the opportunity all the more, and serve your majesty with unwavering loyalty as the emperor's disciples.
Good. Well said. But Imperial father, please reconsider.
Eldest brother, have you forgotten that you are first and foremost the Imperial father's son, second, his subject, and only lastly, the son-in-law of an aristocratic clan?
Imperial father, that is not what your son meant.
Enough. The Imperial examinations are hereby decreed.
Entrust the matter to your son to oversee.
Eldest brother, you're quite adaptable. You were just opposing it, and now you act as if you've forgotten all about it.
Imperial father, many of my soldiers long to serve the realm, yet they have no path to do so, and can only seize the chance to prove their loyalty to the Imperial father through brutal combat on the battlefield. So I understand their frustrations all too well. Imperial father, why not entrust this Imperial examination to me? Imperial father.
After all, it was I who proposed the Imperial examination ceremony.
Enough bickering. All of you. This matter falls to the third prince. The sixth prince will assist him.
Your son obeys the decree.
Lao son, what a clever stroke cutting off the fuel from under the cauldron.
Eldest brother, you're pulling my leg. It is just my way of easing father's worries.
These Imperial exams have really rattled the clan's vested interests. You'd better sweep the snow from your own doorstep first.
Lawson, you're really gearing up for a showdown with eldest brother, aren't you? If you're set on these exams, then toss a few more spots on the passer's list my way.
I can back you up, second brother. Here has got quite the abacus going. And in the army, any chance you could free up a few general slots for me?
You turn down the friendly toast and go for the bitter draft instead.
Little brother, this is me smashing my pots and burning my boats to take on eldest brother head on. So you have my back. Yeah.
Of course. Eldest brother's jealous of anyone with real talent. Second brother clings to the skirts of power and thrives on slaughter. But me, I just want to live out my days in peace. And be a carefree prince. Sticking with third brother is my only way forward.
Good brother. I knew I hadn't misjudged you, brother.
That useless third brother, with his exam ploy, could never dream up a devious ploy like this on his own. It has to be Lao Liu pulling the strings.
Have you been stung by Lao Liu so many times that you're seeing bulls as snakes now? Jumping at shadows, convinced it is all tied to him. Lao Liu's nothing but a dead weight.
If Lao Liu were truly useless, how the hell would I have ended up ruined?
All I'm saying is, you're even more of a waste than he is.
Underestimate Lao Liu at your peril. You'll live to regret it one day.
Your Highness, third prince and sixth prince have clearly teamed up now. Shouldn't we keep an eye on them?
Third brother's just a bookish fool. Lao Liu's a complete washout. Of course, they'd have to huddle together for warmth, but they don't realize only those who pack a real punch are the true powerhouses. And this time, they're coming straight for the eldest brother. We'll bide our time and see how it unfolds.
Thank you, esteemed scholars from humble origins, for joining us at this mid-autumn poetry gathering. Tonight, we gather as friends through verse and rhyme, with the bright moon as our theme. Allow me to toss a humble break and hope for jade in return. The jade flask drained, the night glow turns chill. In my cups, I gaze at the universe's inverted reflection. Don't mock Chang'e for stealing the elixir and growing old, for humanity harbors flaws, as unyielding as bedrock.
Oh, what a delight! Such a fine affair!
What a splendid thing!
Truly splendid!
Excellent. What does it mean that the human world holds flaws as firm as rock? What could our third brother possibly be lacking? It It is nothing but the idle musings of a 9-year-old prodigy.
Could it be that eldest brother has finer verses up his sleeve?
Today, with a hall brimming with distinguished guests and worthies gathered from afar, I shan't embarrass myself with my own efforts. Yet my dear friend here, ever the wise younger brother, is eager to exchange verses with you, humble literati.
I am Kui Yiji, of the Kui clan from Qinghei.
He is from one of the most renowned aristocratic families in the region. It looks like His Highness, the eldest, is here to challenge the third prince this time.
What is this about, eldest brother?
I'm merely seeking to bond through poetry and add a little wager to spice things up. Here are 5 million taels of silver.
It seems eldest brother is quite confident of victory.
Our wise younger brother was enlightened at the tender age of 3. By 5, he had mastered the 4 books and 5 classics. And at 7, he was composing poetry, lyrics, songs, and rhapsodies. He has long been hailed as a child prodigy. No doubt third brother has heard the tales. Foremost a romantic figure of Luoyang. Who, among us, could possibly compare?
Very well then. I'll throw in my own stake. I offer this heavenly chapter sword as my wager, to honor the champion of tonight's poetry gathering.
What say you, eldest brother?
Dare to match my bet?
Little brother, don't rush into this.
It is fine. If we lose, it is on me. And if we win, we'll split it 3-7. Deal?
Since my 6th brother feels so leisurely, how could I, as your elder, not stick it out to the bitter end?
His Highness is gonna compose a poem. I've never seen him write one before. What are we gonna do, Keiji? Isn't some empty title holder. Kids from those noble houses. Get the finest tutors from the cradle. They're not out there breaking their backs in the fields. We've got all day to chant poems and craft couplets. His command of verse is unrivaled in the capital. No one here stands a chance against him. Don't worry. When has a chi ever jumped into something without a sure thing? But it is Keiji. No, I want to give it a shot too. But women can only watch from the sidelines. You can't jump into these public showdowns.
Who dares step up?
Everyone else might quake at you, but not me. Listen, close. Petals like drifting snow before the wine cup. Submerged longbow, borrowing the ford to hang in the void.
Drunk! I mistake myself for guest in the wrong house! A blundering general. Ill-paired Cassia Shade rightly boards the homeward boat.
Slap him! Slap him!
Teacher, too bad. It wasn't your handiwork.
What makes you so sure? I didn't pen it.
You were born to be a beauty, so why turn thief?
Who is that?
Looks like Hyuji is none too pleased with me, throwing in extra stakes uninvited.
So let's sweeten the pot a touch more.
How about wagering 10 slaps?
6th Prince, don't cry foul if my slaps land too hard later.
No sweat, cause mine packing even harder, Mala.
Since your highness has so graciously invited me, then I won't hold back. Gentlemen, listen closely as I recite a nostalgic ode to mid-autumn moon, gazing. Eternal, clear light cascades to earth, while the starry river silently crosses homes of quiet sorrow. Waxing and waning are just everyday cycles. Yet, it lights up mortal lives till hair turns silver with age.
What a treat! A treat!
Treat.
Now, that is a real treat.
From the grand spectacle of that eternal moonlight to the hearthside worries of everyday families, it nails the epic divide between heaven and earth in a single stroke.
Impressive!
How come even you, 6th brother, find this impressive?
It is not his poetry that is impressive. It is how ridiculously well Big Brother lays on the flattery.
You're just stirring up trouble. Can't you handle losing?
Your Highness, no need to get worked up. Since the 6th Highness puts it that way, he must be able to whip up a poem even more impressive than mine.
One poem? That is hardly enough. Hold on, ASAC. Help me prop up Big Brother here. I'm worried he'll wobble when he loses.
All right then. Let's see what kind of masterpiece you pull out of that hat.
Before my bed, the moonlight glows, as if frost blanketing the ground. I raise my head to gaze at the bright moon, then lower it, lost in thoughts of home.
What a treat! What a treat!
Treat! Treat!
Why are you tearing up?
I've been away from home, studying, far from the motherland for years now. And I never expected this to stir up all those old homesick feelings. Israel got me all chanka.
Now that is a true gem of a poem, painting the scene to touch the heart and letting the emotion move the soul.
How could it? Where do you swipe this poem from?
Just wait. I'll make sure you lose fair and square.
In literature, there is never an undisputed best. In martial arts, there is always a runner-up. Sixth Prince, you're laying it on a bit thick there.
When did the bright moon first appear? I raised my cup to question the heavens, unsure of the palaces up above. What year it is in the sky tonight?
Your Majesty, such poetic flair.
We all face joys and sorrows, partings and reunions, just as the moon waxes and wanes through clouds and clear skies. Such things have always been beyond our full grasp. Yet, I wish for us all a long life, to share this moon's gentle glow from afar. The moon rises over the sea as distant horizons meet in this moment. Moonrise startles, birds in the hills, their cries echoing now and then through spring streams. I raise my cup to toast the bright moon, and with my shadow, we make merry as three. One moment in spring's embrace is worth a fortune, with flowers blooming sweet and moonlight soft and dim. Don't you see the yellow river's waters pouring down from the sky, rushing to the sea, never to turn back? Don't you see the grief in that high hall's mirror, as black silk hair turns white by morning's light? Timber hangs in the air. When life's at its peak, seize every joy. Don't let that golden chalice face the moon in vain. Heaven gave me talents for a purpose. A fortune spent will come back around. Fine, Your Majesty.
I concede.
I knocked out 100 days worth of stuff in one go. That is badass.
Look at your mom. A gentleman talks it out, doesn't throw hands.
First off, I'm no gentleman. I've been called trash for years. Did I ever give a damn?
Second, a bet's a bet. Pay up. So tell me, you buying it or what?
If it loose. No hitting, no hitting. Stop. Cut it out. Enough already.
Cousin! Beating up on his brothers.
Pissing off creature won't do any favors.
He started it with me.
Daring to mess with me like that in front of everyone. This old dog's just gonna swallow his pride.
Haven 2, we already gone 18 rounds.
Ouch.
The bet was 10 slaps on him, and we still owe a few.
Have your highness save me. Quick, save me, your highness.
6, brother. How about giving me a little face here?
All right. For the sake of what you said about Zhang Guojian and me, you can take the rest of those slaps.
Yes, I'll have to offend then.
Okay. You tricked me into coming over, just so you and your two brothers could gang up on me, huh? I'm telling my dad!
Yiji, brother, it is all a misunderstanding. I just got carried away. Yiji, brother. Yiji, brother.
I'm not forgiving you!
Third brother. These prizes are all yours.
We said 30 to 70 split, and with these few poems, we'll go down in history. I'm totally convinced today, heart and soul, from this day forward.
You're my big brother. Joe little brother won the ropes.
Hey, big bro.
I'm your third brother.
All right. Third bro, poetry flows straight from heaven by a stroke of genius.
You can't teach it. Poetry flows straight from heaven by a stroke of genius.
Miao Cai, you really do have a silver tongue. I gotta jot that down.
Bet you never saw it coming. That you'd end up with a prince as your little bro.
I knew all that book learning turned him a bit loopy, but not quite this loopy.
You wouldn't guess it to look at me, considering you used to play me like a pawn. Since I've shouldered the dreams of scholars everywhere, who else is cut out for the Imperial exams? But I know my own limits. When it comes to pull at court, I can't hold a candle to you, big bro.
For military clout, second bro's got that locked down.
The one thing I've got to brag about, this scrap of ink in my gut, which doesn't even register next to you. So I'll just tag along with you from here on out. 6, Furrow. You've already knocked old 5 off his perch at court anyway.
A real man's strength is knowing when to bow out. Third Prince, today you've really opened my eyes.
Turns out all that reading does pay off. Beats old 5 in second. Bro by a mile. So, you stick with me, and I'll hook you up with a title that passes down forever. Iron Hat King.
That is a long shot. Let's talk something nearer at hand. 6, Fro. Title that water melody tune you wrote, Bright Moon. When will it shine? Flawless plot. No empress. Joseph. And my name gets to echo through the ages, too.
Third, bro. You are one sly fox. What is going on with all these crowds at Wanzhen Garden? You all here to pay a visit to the 5th Prince.
5th Prince? Come on. You stuck in the Stone Age or what? Yeah, the 6th Prince is running Wanzhen Garden these days.
Isn't the 6th Prince supposed to be a total deadbeat?
So, what if he is? Hey, I'm a deadbeat. But my old man says, as long as you snag a stake in His 6th Highness's Great Sha, Never Sleeping City, you get to slack off, eat, drink, and party for the rest of your life.
Yeah. My dad says the exact same thing. He calls this Great Sha Never Sleeping City. A golden egg-laying goose once the festival wraps up. Invest now.
And we'll be making bank just kicking back from here on out.
Plus, we'll score discounts every time we head in for some fun. Hey, talk about living the dream.
So many folks dying to get in on it. You might have a tough time breaking through, right?
Hey, miss. That is where you're wrong. I've brought my full sincerity, haven't I?
Oh. Best of luck to you.
Yeah? Yeah. You here for the Great Sha, Never Sleeping City too.
I'm Japin, got no cash to invest.
So what is with the line?
These are my poetry collection and essays. Autumn special for His Highness, to take a look.
I heard His 6th Highness is a real nothing slacker. So why? Let him judge your stuff.
Like you know anything.
Sure. You can call the 6th Prince a deadbeat, but I can't say he is a total ignoramus.
No. You're spot on. He really is one.
Don't you talk about Poet Immortal Highness like that.
Poet Immortal. Nailed it. Mid-autumn poetry meet. Poet Immortal Highness. 1 cup of wine and verses flow. Echoed through the mortal realm.
The whole point is to apprentice under His Highness. We'll smash this Imperial exam and grab a top spot for sure.
Forget it. If we could just get a tip or two from His Highness, I'd be the first under the poetry immortal himself. These kids' obsession is off the charts.
No slouch compared to your third brother's crowd.
6th Highness, why are you just standing at your own doorstep instead of going in?
What 6th Highness? Your Highness.
6th Highness. Oh, 6th Highness. Where's the 6th Highness? 6th Highness. 6th Prince, Your Highness. 6th Prince. 6th Prince, Your Highness. 6th Prince.
Your Highness. Where's the Prince?
6th Highness. Your Highness. 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 Your Highness.
I've personally planted your Miss Chen for you.
Just now.
You've got me in real trouble.
You've really made a name for yourself now. Everyone wants a bit of that fairy aura of yours, thinking it'll make all their wishes come true.
Your Highness, this is the result of years of quiet admiration, unnoticed by all, until one day it bears fruit across the realm. The people's hearts can be won.
You're too kind, Mr. Wu.
Hey, Grandpa.
Why's your face so flushed like that?
It is just the rush of qi and blood from hurrying over here.
These two honorable brothers.
They're my students, Feng Juzheng, Yang Heri.
We pay our respects to your highness.
We think they're famed ministers from the reign of the 4th emperor in history, and they've arrived in Luojing early, all because of the Imperial examinations.
You're one of the chief examiners this round, so they really shouldn't be meeting you like this to avoid any suspicion. But they insisted they had something crucial to report that you absolutely had to know about. So I brought them along.
What do you two honorable brothers have to tell me?
Your Highness, someone's leaked the Imperial exam questions.
How could that be? I don't even know what the questions are. Could it be some kind of hoax?
If the one implicated is the eldest prince, do you still think it is a hoax, your highness?
How do you know it is the eldest prince?
Among those taking the imperial exams with us this year is a scion of an aristocratic family. My classmate, Yuan Qing, from the Runan Yuan clan.
It is precisely the Yuan clan, renowned for 4 generations, yielding 3 marquises.
He is from a cadet branch of the Yuan family, though he is one of us lowly scholars. His family background isn't much better than us poor commoners. Yet this time, heading to the capital for the exams, he unexpectedly caught the eye of the Yuan clan, who leaked the exam questions to him in exchange for his promise to report back on us.
I've studied alongside Yuan Qing for years, and he wanted to drag us into it too. He urged us to pledge our loyalty to the Yuan clan.
He'd share the questions with us in return, keeping tabs on what the eldest prince is up to. But they didn't expect it to blow up so brazenly.
These aristocratic clans have monopolized the paths to office for generations, treating court positions as their personal property.
Well said. The eldest prince aims to twist this imperial exam into another rigged recommendation system, where they decide who passes or fails.
Do you think His Majesty is aware of all this?
Our current emperor clawed his way to the throne from among the late emperor's many sons. And his success came with the aid of Empress Wei. But just 3 years after ascending, he slaughtered the entire Wei clan. And ever since, no meddlesome empress has dared challenge such a decisive iron-fisted ruler. How could he possibly overlook the blatant schemes of these scheming clansmen?
Yuan Qing's lucky streak is about to end. Just a spark, and it'll all go up in flames. So, do you want to light that fire?
We stand ready to die for your highness.
The last time I came to the West Courtyard, I was still a condemned prisoner. My life and death not my own to control. But now, everything's changed. People come and go. He Changolin from the Court of Judicial Review has been replaced by one of my own followers. Old 5 Suyan's lost his place at the table, taken by Old 3, who answers to me. The tides of power have turned, one rising as the other falls. I'm no longer that nobody they could squash like a bug. It is nearly time. This time, I'll be the one wielding the blade behind the Imperial throne.
What is all this about?
Clear the way. Sounds like someone's beaten the drum of remonstrance.
Bring him forward.
Summon the drama for an audience!
Your humble subject, Yang Heri Kautos, before your majesty.
Do you know that whoever beats the drum of remonstrance, no matter the grievance, must first take a thrashing to break their spirit?
This humble subject knows. Today, I've set aside all fear of life or death, solely to demand justice for scholars from humble families across the realm.
Demanding justice for scholars from humble families across the realm. Take your time and speak.
This is tomorrow's Imperial exam question. Please, your majesty, inspect it. Is it genuine?
This is downright bizarre. This Imperial exam's questions were only penned by me yesterday. And even my 2 sons, the chief examiners, haven't seen them yet. So how did you get your hands on them? Yudikwa, how did the exam questions I just drafted leak out?
Your Majesty, this servant truly has no clue. I'll look into it right away.
Young Hairway, I ask you, where did you get this exam paper?
Was it leaked by the eldest prince? It was the eldest prince who leaked them. The exam questions were handed over by the eldest prince,
Courtesy of Lord Yuan. Lord Yuan bribed those scholars from humble families, forcing us to hand over our pledges of loyalty in exchange for these exam questions.
Your Majesty, this servant is innocent. I don't even know who this man is.
Father, you know your son well. I could never steal exam questions.
Of course you wouldn't know a nobody like me, but these exam questions are ironclad proof.
Kneel, down! Your Majesty, we found the one who stole the exam questions. It is that young eunuch who served in the front hall.
What nerve you have, daring to steal from Qinzhang Hall. Aren't you afraid of extermination of your 9 clans?
My brother's name hasn't been cleared yet, and you're talking like this already. I have every reason to suspect you're threatening him.
This lowly one was blinded by greed for a moment, and deserves 1,000 deaths!
Your Majesty, this young eunuch is so eager to meet his end. There must be more to this. I request the Court of Judicial Review investigate palace affairs thoroughly.
If there is investigating to be done, it is the Cautious Conduct Division's duty, not for your Court of Judicial Review to meddle.
Now, I'll question you myself. You must tell the truth, and I can spare your life. Speak. Who ordered you to steal these exam questions?
He ordered this lowly one to steal the exam questions!
Father, I no longer need to prove my innocence, do I?
You don't.
Imperial Father, the country has its laws, and the family has its rules. We can't show favoritism just because your 6th son is the baby of the family.
Liu, looks like you're gonna have to come clean after all.
Eldest brother, you schemed and plotted every step of the way, but you never saw this coming. These exam questions were set by me. I had no need to steal them in the first place.
These exam questions, you set them. That is right. The 6th prince set them, but I chose to humble myself and copy them out by hand myself. Then place them in the Hall of Diligent Governance.
If you just had this little eunuch testify against me back there, I might not have been able to clear my name right away. But no, you had to go and frame my 6th brother. Talk about lifting a rock, only to drop it on your own foot.
Now, confess honestly, who put you up to stealing those exam questions?
It was, yes, the eldest prince.
Eldest one, you've got some nerve. Your boldness knows no bounds.
Looks like you've planted quite a few spies in the palace, big brother. Stealing exam questions today. What is next tomorrow? I don't even want to imagine. Imperial Father, you need to watch your back in the palace.
Yet said. I hereby strip Grand Commandant Yuan Kui of his office and order him remanded to the Imperial prison for rigorous interrogation by the Court of Judicial Review. I want to see just how many noble houses have been paying lip service while scheming behind the scenes, profiteering by selling official posts through the Imperial examinations. Investigate thoroughly for me and punish them severely.
As you decree. Arts! Take him away!
Your Majesty, I'm innocent!
Mercy! Please!
You're the senior statesman here, so handle this breach of the law yourself. Escort him out.
Imperial Father! Imperial Father! I know I've done wrong!
Imperial Father! Imperial Father!
Yuan Kui has been dismissed from office, so who will take up the post of Grand Commandant? One of the 3 excellencies.
Father Emperor, your son recommends Kui Zifu, a loyal pillar among the 9 stars, seasoned and wise in matters of state.
He'd make a solid right-hand man for second, bro.
He is sharp at spotting chances to pull in the mighty Qinghe Kui clan.
Father, Emperor, your son nominates the General of Chariots and Cavalry, Huang Fuzheng, with his storied battle honors, the unrivaled god of war in our dynasty.
This brother's the real deal when it matters. When the heat's on, he delivers.
6th bro, you're pushing your own maternal grandfather, Huang Fuzheng, for the role too.
One ought to seek the wise without shunning kin. General Huangfu's a strong pick, no doubt. But I reckon there is an even better choice.
Who've you got in mind?
The Grand Minister of Agriculture, Lu Huang, knows the ins and outs of court and serves the realm well, with real ambition to boot. I think he'd be perfect to hold the Grand Commandant post for now.
6th bro's suggestion hits right at the heart of what I want.
I knew the old man's gonna play peacemaker again.
won't just hand it over to me on a platter. Lu Mang's always been that steady neutral throne supporter.
That actually sets his mind at ease. Minister Lu.
Your servant is present.
Would you be willing to ease my burdens?
Your servant thanks your majesty for this vast imperial grace. I vow to shatter my body to dust in repayment of your majesty's favor.
Very well. I'm worn out. All of you, withdraw.
We thank your majesty.
Thanks a ton for the backup just now, third bro.
It is nothing. Just what little bros do.
Even shuffling power through the Imperial exams isn't cutting it for the court's clout. Now they're reaching into the military too.
6, bro, you've got one hell of an appetite. Aren't you worried about choking on it all?
Old 6. As one of the 3 dukes, the Grand Commandant wields the military might of the realm, the pinnacle of power. That is no place for the likes of you. Today, you've touched my reverse scale.
If you can't handle it, that is on you. Can't talk your way out, so you want to throw down.
You think you can take Ji Yuan?
If you've got the nerve, face me one-on-one, hiding behind your goons. What kind of guts is that?
Yeah. First off, sending your men to storm the front lines. That is the hallmark of a commander. A brute like you fit to lead armies. Second, laying hands on you gains me nothing. What do I get from beating you?
6 bros got it right. You snap your fingers and we fight. Why the hell should we humor you?
You just want a payoff, don't you? Haven't you already snagged 3 state-securing swords?
Well, take this young army sword of mine.
If you want it, that's me, and it is yours.
A true man of honor. Once his word is given, 4 horses couldn't drag it back.
Spot on.
9th bro, hold your horses.
2nd bro.
Picking on us frail scholars who couldn't wrangle a chicken. Where is the honor in that? If you're so tough, go at Ji Yuan, beat her. And the Xiao Madam's sword is yours.
I'll take you on. Second prince wouldn't back down from a mere woman, would he?
Old 6, if you've got any spine, step up and square off with me. Don't skulk behind skirts and siblings.
Cut the rabble-rousing. Second, this is sword to the hero. How could I turn that down?
You've honed your martial skills since boyhood. How do you stand a chance against him? He is just seizing the moment to cripple you all over again.
Take the chance to take me down. Why not turn it around and do the same to him? One sword slices the night sky, stars frozen in its wake, clear wind drawn from its sheath, shattering iron gates.
Second, bro.
After this, you'll never have the guts to touch a sword again.
Little bro, fine poetry.
No need to fear for Madam G. I reckon His Highness won't go down easy. You're forgetting who cut down Iron Chain back in the day.
Lao Liu, swords have no eyes. You brought this on yourself.
This is impossible. I could never lose to a loser like you.
It is fake.
It is all fake.
I get it now.
You're no mere aid. Who the hell are you really? Gigi used to play the fool, just to scrape by in peace. But you lot always drag him into a fight. And the way he can't take him down, you start spouting nonsense. You still itching for another round?
Lao air.
Snap out of it. We're right under the Emperor's nose here. Otherwise, that blade wouldn't have just grazed your wrist. It'd be your throat.
As in,
Jojo, why is your swordplay so damn good?
It is not the swordplay. It is me. When you can trade blows with Gaiyue, spotting me will be like a speck of dust.
Gazing up at the blue sky.
This sword's yours now. Now you're just like me, one of the 8 swords of the realm in hand.
Hand it over.
That old Huaifeng's too heavy.
Not right for you.
And the Xiangjun sword, forged by Madame Xu of the Zhu Jianming clan.
My Xiangfu sword came from her hand too. Paired with the Xiangzhen, they make the twin plum blossom swords. 6, bro, you've got a fiancé waiting back home. Named the bull held even. I don't swing swords anyway. So, take this one.
But brother, your path's opening wide.
How did the 6th brother get so damn strong? First, the 5th brother went down. Then, the eldest brother.
none of us could take him.
Once he gathers them all, his power's bound to skyrocket. And now his martial arts outstrip mine. Heavens above,
What a freak of nature. What kind of man is he?
Second brother, no need to sell yourself short.
Fourth brother, you're not resting up at your estate, so why drag yourself over here?
Fifth brother's flat broke. Eldest brother's under house arrest. Third brother's turned into the sixth brother's lapdog. And now even you're laid up from his blade. If I don't get out and about now, father might just name the sixth brother crown prince by tomorrow.
Those 8 swords of the state he has claimed, barring the 2 still in the palace, and the Tianwei you've got. He has rounded up the rest. Word on the street is, he is heaven's chosen, and if father crowns him one day.
So, what is your play? Swords are just hunks of metal. Snagging the set just past the legend. It won't buy real power. And even if his skills are top tier, can he take on 1,000 troops alone?
What are you getting at?
If the court's not your battlefield against him, shift it somewhere that plays to your strengths.
Oh. Somewhere that favors me. Like...
Heidong. I've said my piece. Farewell.
Is Zhou Han's a total deadweight? Zhou Che has got him shaking in his boots. Even needs your highness to come guide him personally.
Never saw it coming. That my final rival would be the most useless one, the sixth brother. But he is just like me. Both of us looked down on. Those who bide their time on firewood and steal their hearts with gall. With rivals like these, how could I ever feel lonely? Fourth sister, have Fei Ji send word to Guo Zhenyue. Tell him to strike now. We can dust off Zhang La Wu and put him to use again. Just hope second brother and the rest don't fall too soon. Your Highness paved the way for the Imperial examinations, bestowing a grace as great as new life upon scholars from humble families. Today we who have triumphed in the exams come to offer our thanks. Please accept our bow. Thank you, Your Highness, for your grace as profound as granting us rebirth.
You've all passed as Jinshi. Now that you're officials, you must serve the realm with unwavering loyalty henceforth, and bring welfare to the common people. That would be the truest gratitude you could show me.
We shall never forget this lesson today. Your Highness imparts wisdom to Hai Rufi.
Your talent stands equal to Zhu Zheng's,
Indistinguishable in brilliance.
It is merely that, a few days back in the western courtyard, you revealed your edge too keenly. A blade too rigid snaps all too easily. So I conferred with my third brother, and this time, we named him Zhuangyuan.
Don't harbor any grudge against our Highness's earnest protectiveness. This student understands.
Zhu Zheng, you possess the makings of a prime minister. Your path ahead boundless and bright. I hold great promise for you.
For your Highness's grace in discovering my worth. This disciple knows not how to repay it. Henceforth, I vow to serve as your Highness's steadfast retainer, holding reins and whip. From here on, you shall be my wings. And I your shelter from storm and gale. Together, we'll forge a peaceful and prosperous golden age. Hero! Even through wrongful trials, I'll stand by your Highness.
May the realm know enduring peace. Now, it is time we turn to family matters. Mr. Fu, help us choose an auspicious date, for I intend to wed my 2 consorts.
Truth be told, we wouldn't mind welcoming one more.
My 2 consorts, your handmaidens. We dare not presume, but it is hardly that we don't wish to. Surely you hold his highness in esteem too.
I do admire him greatly, so why not count me in? Then we'd have a full table for cards at last.
Sister Warner,
Must say, that is a most compelling argument.
Oh, that all depends on what your highness has in mind.
Kids only pick and choose.
Adults, of course. Want them all.
We'd never have time for that.
Big cousin.
No, big brother-in-law. You've come at just the right time. A wedding to Sister Yun. You've got to stand in for her family and help me hash out the details.
No time for sweet nothings right now. Guo Zhenyu has risen in rebellion again in Hidong. He is boasting a 1,000,000-man army, marching on the capital. I'm here to deliver the Imperial decree. Zhou Che, receive the decree. By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees, I rule by divine will, commanding the realm. Now the traitors in Hidong grow bold and rampant. preying on the people to wreak havoc, daring to strike at the heart of the empire. I am consumed with fury. I hereby appoint the second prince, Zhou Han, as supreme commander against the rebels, granting him full authority over the campaign, overseeing the Tiger Band forces, the Shenwu and the Longxiang armies, to intercept and crush the rebel troops from every Hadong outpost. Furthermore, I order Huangfu Longqing to command the left-wing Tiger Band army, and the sixth prince, Zhou Che, to lead the right-wing Longxiang army, forming a pincer to encircle the foe, strike swiftly and decisively, to manifest the imperial might. Thus, it is decreed.
All princes and officials shall obey.
Big brother-in-law. This Guo Zhenyue was just a two-bit bandit clown squatting on some hill.
Always getting chased off with his tail between his legs by second bro.
Where is he suddenly get the nerve to march on the capital?
Enough talk. Orders are absolute. We march out without delay.
Oh, and take my granddaughter. Her healing skills are second to none. She'll be a great help to your highness.
Take my brother too. He's been dying to join up.
Your highness, I'll go with you.
Count me in too.
Jianwan, I'm leaving the capital's affairs in your hands from now on. Whatever comes up here, just consult with Mr. Wu. If there is any trouble at all, you can always turn to the third brother, or Shu Yan.
Okay. Take care, your highness. Safety first.
I've got a feeling the fourth one's getting restless. Keep a close eye on him for me.
Yes, your highness.
Just wait for the day I return victorious, and that'll be our wedding night by candlelight.